Hello everyone and welcome to the live stream. Hope you guys have all had a very wonderful day. Um, I have no model today. That is because I am going to be recording a video thing, where we will be touring the verse. I'm going to see how it will go. Hopefully it will go without much if any lag. But if there is too much lag or if there is something then we'll see. As you can tell though, we are within the Carrack at the moment. That is the ship that we will be using in order to have a little tour.
Landing gear deployed.
And yeah, hopefully people will arrive early. I think I've got everything prepared myself, and so they all should be fine. There we go. All right, I forgot that the turret is now slaved. Oh, that's cool. But also something that I don't need. Yeah. So I'll be doing it from this kind of a position. Uh, of course without the UI, so hopefully we will see a bit more stuff. And yeah, so I don't know for how long I'll be streaming or if I'll be streaming, but there is most likely going to be that I could eventually have to turn it off in order in favor of the recording. I kind of hope not though. Yeah. Discord wants to join along as well. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Oh, that's the box. Okay. I was just about to be worried. Can I not open this from here? No, okay. What? Okay. Hopefully that didn't damage it too much. Yeah, also the yeah, I should have turned off the things. So hello flare. the commands don't work either because there's no model, so why should they? So there'll be no sound alerts, no nothing, nothing will work at the moment. But today is all about the recording, so I really hope that the recording will go well and that there's not too much lag. Otherwise, I will turn it off and then turn off the live stream in favor of the recording. So we'll see how it will go. Let me send Wolf a party invite. Also, the ship is aptly named Basking Shark. Basking Shark. That's quite cool. Actually, we'll want to switch in the armor as well. Wait, do I still have enough left then? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. And then there should be arms. 1, 2. Did I forget to buy enough legs? I think I might have, yeah. 1, 2, 3. See, I'll go buy the leggings then. Making it look a bit weird, but that's fine. Actually, let's have a look. Party. So yeah, Wolf is incoming. And then hopefully we got 2 more people joining in. Part number 3. Okay. Gotta remember that. Unless that happens. Oh dear. Because now I hope I'm not trespassing on the Carrack. Galleria. Yeah. Hey, Chrysador. Hello.
I'm literally just logging in.
Yeah, no worries. It's all good. We can wait for a bit.
I did leave you a message to say, do you want me to go and buy a carrack? But you never answered.
Oh, yeah, no, if you can, because I just saw that the Mad Clone left the party. So I hope that we can still use this Carrack. Otherwise, there is a very high chance that I'll be trespassing on it now.
Well, what I'll do is I'll just go and buy a pack because it's the only way you can buy it. And we'll have the carrack in there. I'll go and do that first, just in case.
Yeah,
I don't want it but once we finish, I can melt it. You know, the next day or whatever.
Oh yeah, from the pledge. Yeah, you would have to wait 24 hours for that, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
it's not like I'm
Wait, is
short
the
of money
carrot
in
up
the
on
piggy bank.
Yeah, that's fair. Is the carrot up on the thing now? I didn't think
Is it
it
what?
was on
Sorry.
sale. No, I don't think it was on sale.
No, it's you can buy it as a part of a pack. You can buy it in the Explorer pack or the
Oh,
Mega
right, yeah,
Explorer
yeah, yeah.
pack.
Oh, you have that much stock credit. Holy shit. Okay.
I've got a lot of. I only tend to spend money now on ships that I can fly.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, so I've got loads of spare credit,
Hmm.
which I can quickly use up.
That is honestly fair enough.
Better safe than sorry, in my opinion.
Shit, yep. So I'm unable to enter the Carrack.
Okay, I'll have it here in a second. Pledge store, and I'm actually in New Babbage anyway. So, well, that's my home base. And you said you were at Tressler.
I am. Yeah, I'm now Port Tress, I think it is, the one above New Babbage.
Yeah, that's my home base anyway.
Wolf, do you know if you
Someone.
can enter, or do any of you two know if you can enter the ship then from the upper two doors?
No, it'll be locked to you now, so it won't open those doors either.
Okay, so that means that it's just a snow.
Although I'll give it a try because I'm flying in now.
Yeah, okay. I'm at pad number 3, so then yeah, you can see my marker.
Okay.
Because that means that the storage crate that is within it is now full of food and
Yeah.
armor.
I was watching you load up on the stream, and then
Yeah.
now it's
Let
like
me
this.
invite Matt to party again.
Right. Add the cart. Check out. And how much do I need? That's all right. It's only 1,150 for that pack. Because they do a smaller Explorer pack.
Oh yeah.
Ultimate Explorer pack now. So that's ideal. It's a throwaway pack. I don't mind.
Something just.
I died. I died. I did the stupid.
Oh, you smacked into the ring.
Yeah. So now I'm back at. It tells me Everest Harbour. Great.
Oh no. Oh shit.
That's good because it's buying me time. Yay.
And
right.
no, you are. Oh yeah, no, I see you. Oh god. You are hauling ass. Holy shit.
I had to go and get that pack first, which I've got now. So we've got a Carrack, no matter what.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, I see my important function and role in this tour as
I kind of
eye candy. Just eye candy.
I mean, yeah, that is kind of what it will be. Yeah.
Right. So I'll join
I
on
wonder
you
if
guys.
I can get up to it from the. Because I did park it a bit over the edge. Wonder if I can get onto it from the turret or the rear.
That's good because I got both of you in my friends list.
Yeah, let me see. I should do a party invite.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's easier that way.
Yeah.
Got it. Right, and I'll jump to you.
There you go.
Join leader. So I guess we're on a EU server then.
Yeah, we should be.
Cool. So we can't blame that for. We can't blame it being on a US server.
Alright, so I cannot enter it at all, not even from the doors.
Yeah, I didn't think it'd be the case. Since it's in Armistice, you can't punch the door open either.
Can't I? Oh yeah, no, I can't.
Alright, I'm setting off again, and this time I'm not in a ship that I don't know, so I won't slam into the station trying to stop.
Right, let's see where I am.
Okay, so we don't have the new guy joining in, so that means that we are missing one dude. I'll see if I can get Red to come around. Although he's probably busy with work, so most likely not.
Oh, I'm on Terra Gateway. I must have been doing the whole sea. Shit. All right. Well, I'll just call up the Carrack from here and I'll fly straight to Tesla.
That's quite surprising that the thing doesn't have this gravity over the roof of the Carrack.
It was better when it did.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But actually, can I not just take the saber? No, I don't think I can.
Is Matt going to log in and give you your box back?
No, Matt is in a different group at the moment. Because otherwise I would he told me to store the Carrack and then just get it, then wait for him to eventually be available again so he can unstow it. So what I might risk.
What was in the box? Is it? If it's just drink, then we can all bring our own.
Yeah, it's food, drinks, the ADP Mark IV armor set, and my own armor set.
Get him to get his arse into gear then. Why did he leave?
He had his own reasons. He kind of didn't want to represent the. You mean the party? Or
yeah, at the party, yeah.
The party, I don't know. I guess he just wanted to play with other people because he was looking for some groups, I think.
Yeah, but you can't just do that. That's crazy. Seems a bit peed off at the moment. I'm not sure if somebody's peed him off or if he just. I know he's always Mr. Half Empty anyway, but.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it might,
something must have happened.
Yeah, I'm half thinking that it could be when I called him grumpy and that he had to wait for Snow White.
Come on.
But I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it might be.
We don't want to go prima donna.
I can definitely try to blast it open, which will give me a crime stat, which hopefully, won't be too bad.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been.
If you have a crime stat, you're not allowed on board my ship.
Fair enough.
Don't deal with criminals or Snow Whites. Or grumpies. You know, this is one of the most least offensive orgs I think I've ever belonged to. So
I shall have to try. I shall have to try harder.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I will admit, I think out of everyone here, I'm the only person or the person that swears a lot.
I swear, but I try and keep it to a minimum so that when I do swear, people get the point that I'm trying to multiply the meaning of whatever I'm saying, So I don't just throw it around like it's free. It needs to mean something. That's
Yeah, no.
my philosophy on swearing.
Yeah, I mean, I swear to just because I can't be asked to say any to think of any other word usually. Yeah, that's just mainly it.
With the exception of a couple of swear words, I mean, swear words in general nowadays are not offensive.
Nah, not really. I mean, like over here in the Netherlands, we a lot of people here like to swear with diseases, which is not all that fun, I will admit. But yeah, besides that, then there is not that many offensive swear words really, unless you really care about them, not or care about it just because it is.
Well,
a
the only
swear
one
word.
I can't cope with is the C word. I can't cope with that one for some reason. It's
The C word, the disease one, or the fleshy bit.
the fleshy bit.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
I just can't cope with that one for some reason. I'm not offended by it. I just hate it.
Yeah. You just can't stand it.
It's just like takes swearing to the wrong level for me.
Ah, yeah.
Landing gear.
I don't know why. It's just one of those words. Right. Let's get across to Tressler.
Oh, this thing doesn't
I
have
am
any missiles.
airborne.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh yeah, I see two people watching. Okay. Right, there's the camera.
Right. So is our voice transmitted on your...
Yes.
Okay, then I'll be careful what I say now.
Oh no, you can swear what you like.
No, it's not about that. Like, I'll try and keep it in context rather than talking about, do you see how many shades of pink the moon was last night?
Oh.
Okay.
I think I just turned red for you.
Friendly fire.
Not for me.
Oh, because you're red on my end. Or your ship is at least.
Friendly fire.
Yeah, I'm getting hit markers, but I'm not under attack. As in, my ship thinks I'm being targeted or hit, but...
Oh, that's weird.
Friendly fire.
I see what you're trying to do. Trying to open those doors.
Yeah, can you... no, I think there's a shield up, so... You might be able to shoot at it with the missiles, but I think you might not be able to hit because of these shields.
Yeah, I think if I actually cause any real damage, I'm going to get destroyed and be back at Everest Harbour.
Yeah, that's not...
So I'm going to do the wise thing and get my spawn set here before I do that.
Friendly fire.
Yeah, I've got a crime set 2 already. Actually, wait, before you do, I'll just ram into the top door and then you can try to, although that might give you a crime set anyway.
Trespassing? No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, okay. Here goes.
And you got the door open.
Hey, nice. That worked.
Shall I go inside the ship and park it in my hangar, or just wait here?
If you can, try to see if you can open up the the cargo doors and then get the box out from there.
Okay.
Also, I'm a port wrestler, so yay! I think.
How big is the box? Is it a 1 SCU?
It is a 2 SCU.
2 SCU. You could probably bring that through to the
Yeah, I'll go
to
full
the back
sound
if you want to.
first. I mean, otherwise I don't mind doing it myself. After I pay off the crime stat, because it is my doing that I did it. That the box is in there and all that.
I'm aboard.
Okay. Where is what's up?
The doors won't open for me. So yes, I'm in the hangar, but I can't get out of the hangar.
Ah, shit. Okay. No, wait, this is the wrong terminal. That's the right one.
What's that front ramp is the only way in, isn't it?
I mean, you can also get into the cargo boxes, but because we are in Armistice, you... Oh, fuck. Because we are in Armistice, we cannot do get the cargo out of it.
Yeah, because
Unless you...
I'm still in Armistice while I'm inside the ship.
Yeah, so you would have to fly the ship
If I
out of
owned it, I
Armistice.
wouldn't
Yeah. That's a very good thing. We might be... How many store credits?
Is it quicker just to store the ship? Let's go and buy all the stuff from you. I've got a shit ton of
Yeah,
credits,
no, that's
so
fair.
let's go. Just go and do it.
Yeah.
And it's my character, so we're not going to be in jeopardy.
I'm trapped here.
You are.
Unless you can pop in and pick me up, Bagel, because if I backspace, I'm going to be all the way back in where I
hold on.
started.
Let me set the claim timer or claim my Mustang again.
Stand by.
Give it a minute and 10.
Another way to get in would be if you've got a very small ship, like a no, I don't want to say this. This is an exploit, and you're live on Twitch, so I won't share exploits to other people on the internet.
I mean, there's barely anyone watching. Plus, if the recording goes awful, then I will turn off the stream anyway.
Right.
Because it's I'm mainly focusing on the recording today, so I'll most definitely turn off. Once I start the recording, I'll probably also... no, I won't leave the voice because I can just remove the audio from the recording. And then just implement my own music onto it. Or just the random start music.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle. Your insurance claim has been sent.
You know what you did? You should have started from Port Olisar, where it all began.
Yeah, and where is Port Olisar at the moment?
Been moved to our vehicle.
I have no idea.
Somewhere in Nix.
Somewhere, yeah. I mean,
As in they
Finding
nixed
fault.
it.
Always finding faults. So negative.
I mean, I'm not negative. I'm just asking, okay, where is it actually? You know. Also, are there any ship pods within the Carrack now, so that I might not be able to land safely?
No,
Okay.
the entrance was clear.
Okay, that's cool.
Welcome. Your journey begins now.
Q3. Okay, that's gonna be fun.
Are you in a ship that's capable of picking me up?
Yes.
I mean, I'm still flying around. I'm just approaching, so I can come and pick you up if you want to backspace.
No, he is within the he is stuck within the character, so he cannot be. He will be at Stressler or Everest, he said.
Everest Harbour, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where my spawn is currently set.
Also, technically, also we are still missing one more person.
So, do you want me to just dock at Tressler?
Yeah, go land on
get
one
you?
of the paths if they are still free, and then we can prepare from there. Or yeah, land in a hangar actually. That would be safer, and I can refuel as well.
Okay.
Go. seconds now in queue, finally. This kind of think of it.
Don't worry, I'm enjoying my time in this prison I built for myself.
You mean the prison I technically built for you?
You merely opened the door. I stepped inside.
That is
I
actually
crossed the threshold.
Yeah, that is quite fair. Yeah.
Okay, I'm in the hangar, awaiting instructions.
Nice. Yeah, I think you can get the ADP Mark IV armor over in the TCS 4 undersuit over at the Galleria.
Okay.
Is there a particular color scheme you need for it?
I would say the Woodland, but because the only ADP Mark IV is the only one with it is Woodland and Red Alert, but Woodland is the only one you can get at the
Of
stalls.
course. The ADP, yeah.
Yeah, the standard ADP does have the color, the various colors, like the 20 or so different colors. But the Mark IV only has the Woodland.
I'm actually in those ADPs, but yeah, they're not Mark IVs. That's the one that's only available in Woodland.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm in all colors basically.
Oh yeah, no, I'm in the Woodland one. And Mark
I'm
IV.
not in all colors. I'm in blue and white. I thought I was in blue and yellow.
Oh. Oh yeah, my my ship is floating above it. Yeah, hopefully I fit. Almost. Do you?
But do I store my ship while I'm in here? Because I know we've had problems before if you leave the hangar and you haven't stored it.
I think it will automatically get stored.
All right. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. Because at least for me it got stored. Right, there we go. Now you can enter after I've left the seat. Should be able to enter now.
Yeah, enter pilot seat.
Yep, there you go.
Okay.
The engines are off, by the way, so you'd have to turn them on manually. And try not to fly into the rain this time.
Yeah. You'd take me for some sort of idiot. You won't see me making that mistake again.
Again and again and again and again.
Okay. So just land on the pad, right?
Yeah, just land on the pad or go inside.
hangar.
Yeah. This actually also looks quite cool, I will have to admit, from this kind of view.
Okay.
There you go. Nice. Yeah, the Mark IV definitely looks a lot better than the standard one.
Yeah.
Oh, you in?
No, the door closed immediately for me.
Oh, that's weird.
There we go.
Oh.
I'm in.
Okay. Yeah, no, the door just opened twice on my end now. It's a magical server. Oh, this is the lobby? Yeah, grab your ADP Mark IV armor.
So, I need to look the same as you.
Yeah, kinda. Also, I do realize the P8AR is within that storage chest as well of mine, the Citizen-Con one. As well as a lot of ammo, but I can just rebuy that later on.
I'm just going to get the ADP Mark IV Woodland kit.
Yeah, the Woodland with the TCS4 undersuit. The undersuit you can only get yeah. That were the green undersuit you can only get at the Galleria. I just realized.
The ADP stuff I'm getting now. I'm literally at the Galleria.
Yeah. So and then you can also get the TCS4 undersuit if you are, because the ADP is gaps in the armor.
Okay. I might even have that already. Oh no, I won't have it here. It'll be down on the planet. All right, shut up. So I've got the helmet, the legs, the core, the arms, and then what backpack do you want to use, or are we not going to use one?
Not. Well, I mean, yeah. I would say use a backpack then, because we don't have any food on us anymore. So I'd say grab your backpack with you.
Any particular one, so we look the same, or?
I don't know. I forgot what the backpacks were.
Let's have a look.
CBH something is the one that'll fit, or match, color match.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Right, is CSP.
Yeah.
Which looks like it will
that's
go.
the one that'll match. It's like a olive drab green.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So what is the ADP? Is that a medium or a?
It's a heavy armor, I think. Yeah.
Heavy. Okay. So let's do a heavy one. No, light, medium. Okay. Of course we've got. Oh no, hang on. The heavy Morozov is in a woodland effect. Camo.
Yeah, is it? Wait.
It's like a camo effect. I've got it here.
Yeah, it's got a camo effect, but it looks grey. Or it looks grey, for me.
Cool. Okay. So that one's no good, or?
Yeah, no. Pick whatever you. I would say whichever you'd like. Although I'm unsure if it will glitch through the chair, so then I don't know if it will look good or not.
If it's on heavy armor, then the Morozov always looks good. That's what I'm already wearing on my Morozov. I'm looking at it now because I already have it, and I think it will go. It's a bit of grey, but it is camo as well.
Yeah, but I mean, like, when you're sitting in the chair, then it might not look that great.
Okay, it's up to you. Your show. Tell me.
I don't know. I would say just grab whatever backpack, and then we'll see if you'll be wearing it or not.
Okay. If not, no backpack, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not going to have weapons, are we? Or you can put one weapon on the back, I think.
I don't think we'll be having any backpack or any weapon, because we're not really.
Well, if we're not having weapons, then you can get enough in the chest piece to put drinks in, and you can put drinks into the storage in the ship anyway.
Yeah.
So we don't need a box.
Yeah.
Although I could grab a box while I'm here and go and put it in there, and we can just put a load of drink in there if you want me to. I'm only waiting anyway, so.
Nah, we don't need that. If we each get like 3 full pieces of food, I think we should be fine.
I just use the yellow drinks, so.
Oh yeah, no, I use both food and drink stuff.
Yeah. So.
Look at realism.
Yeah, I mean also because the food fills up a lot more.
Okay. So which undersuit do you want? Because there's TS4s. There's 3 of them.
Yeah, that's the green one. I think it's called. Like there's one with a green stuff on it.
Okay, which is the standard.
Yeah.
Suit. Because you've got Arctic and Twilight. Twilight is blue. Arctic is obviously white, and the only other suit TS4 here is just the normal one, which is kind of an olive.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Do you guys need any of this as well, or?
No, I don't think I do.
Yeah, I've got it all.
You got it all. Okay. All right. So I've got the gear.
Yep.
I can look cool. And you want food and drink, not just drink, then? Yeah.
No, I'm buying my own food and drink. Yeah.
Yeah, but for the immersion of what you're trying to do here.
Yeah. I mean, again, that is mostly because you'll be eating and drinking off screen, I would say.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just going to get more of my drinks then.
Yeah.
I kind of like those. Oxy pens and everything I have. Med pens. Do you want med guns and stuff like that, or just med pens is enough?
I mean, we've got a medical base, so I think med pens will be enough.
Yeah. Okay. Agreed.
Because there'll be a medical bay on the Carrack. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 2 noodle balls. That's 2 noodle balls. What the fuck? Okay.
Miscellaneous. Come on. All right. Cool.
I think we should be fine now. I don't know for how long, I will admit.
Just gonna pop up to. I can see Bagel. Hey.
Yes, hi. Wolf is already at the lobby, I think.
Hello.
Hello.
Yep, just equipping stuff, but I've got 10 pending moves.
Oh, the service is dying.
Oh, where did you go? I didn't want to go here.
I
was going up
went
to
to
the,
the lobby. Yeah. Hang this
Yeah, I wanted to go to the cargo center to get some more drink.
Okay, yeah.
That's the easiest place to buy it.
That is quite true,
Then
yeah.
I'll slip into something more comfortable and I'll join you down there.
Oh.
But if you go down to the Crusaders hangar, it should be there.
Maybe? Let me have a look, actually. If you're...
If it hasn't put it away.
I think it might have. But that your hangar will still be around. Yeah, your hangar is still around, but I don't think your ship is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's empty.
Okay. I will be there in a moment.
I will give you 2 moments. But yes.
Oh, damn it. I didn't get my matching handbag. Oh, yes, I did. No, I've got it. It's okay. Oh, let me quickly get changed here because I can come back and get my gear.
Nope. Okay. Oh, fuck.
Well, I'm not allowed to wear my helmet. My cruel helmet. Vrul, whatever you want to call it.
Vandul. Yeah.
I think it's cool.
It is quite cool, but yeah.
Not for this exercise.
No, exactly.
I will conform. Reluctantly.
Yeah. I mean, otherwise, what we could do... I don't know. I'm half thinking if we don't get a third person, then if you don't mind it, that I will then fly the ship from the center and just occasionally look around, but that will just have a lot of UI stuff. So I'm not sure. I have anyone in my friends list that I know might pop in? Yeah, not really. A Scarecrow, maybe.
No, I don't think this backpack goes with this. Because the woodland armor is all nice grey and olive.
Yeah.
There's no camo on it at all, so
Yeah, what
I will go
backpack
and
did
get the other backpack. I'll go and get the other backpack.
Yeah, I don't know which one I
That's
got anymore. I'll have to check.
Well, it doesn't matter. Either of the other two will.
I got the
will work.
CSB 68M backpack.
Okay, that was there.
But that one is a slightly lighter tone than the armor. So just barely fits, I would say. Oh, you
Right.
brought a box.
Yeah, I did. I brought a box. All my
Nice.
belongings.
Armor.
Oh, yeah, okay.
There's a 68L. That's light, medium. I'll get the medium
68M
one.
is the one that I got, I think.
Yeah, I've got the same.
Yeah.
It definitely matches better.
Yeah, exactly.
We can still get everything in that we need.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just occurred to me. I've got an armor that also, a shipskin paint that matches what we're wearing for the Carrack.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, the freedom fighter stuff. Yeah.
Yep, that's the one.
The betrayers. Yeah.
Is that can that be bought? Can I go and buy it?
No,
you have to. Yeah, yeah.
screen.
You have to
Okay.
participate in the Pyro Fight for Pyro event thing, which was like at the beginning of the year is when it happened. But also, what other ships do the both of you have, if I may ask?
What are the ships?
Yes.
Well, it's probably easier to say what I don't have.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's bring the ship up. Out of my way.
I think Wolf is
Get out
looking
of
at
my
the ship
way.
list.
Get out
I
of my
do,
way.
yeah.
Get out of my way.
I've got a
Alright.
Zeus, an
I'll go and
Aurora, an X1, a Pulse, a Misk Reliant Core, a Prospector, a Hull C, a Hull A, a Caterpillar, bought in game, Buccaneer, but that's the subscriber thing.
Yeah.
An Atlas Geo, a Nox, an F7A, Anvil Pisces Rescue, and an Anvil Arrow.
Yeah, okay, so nothing that can fit two people. Or, well, I mean, you do have the Caterpillar that fits two people, but would not have the fuel, I think, possibly?
Yeah, it doesn't have a very big fuel tank, not like the Carrack these days.
Yeah, because what I'm thinking is
Carrack,
like...
Carrack being an explorer should have a really big tank on it.
No, it can only go about 2 or 3 times maybe, no, 5 times-ish, from Crusader to Microtech. So yeah, a decent fuel tank, but I don't know for what we're looking at, although
Right.
saying that, I'm mainly thinking because we have 2 people, if we have something where like where the 2 people are next to each other, like on a raft or...
Well, what about the 400i?
400i, it has the MISC what's
Right, I'll bring it up.
letterbox,
I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to bring it up so you can have a look at it.
Yeah, I want to have a look at it, but I'm not sure.
So look, I'll just nothing
You had the
lost
that
by
one point.
getting it out the hangar.
Yeah. You had that.
That's got 2 seats. It's got the commander
It's got
seat.
3
Why didn't
seats.
that come up?
It's got
Yeah, you
the
got the
pilot in the
commander
center
seat.
and then 2 seats. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said you had the cheaper one of the 2 packs, right? The Ultimate Explorer pack.
Yeah, that's the one I bought.
Yeah, look.
Right, here it comes.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if the 400i would work.
I'd say there's no harm in bringing it up. You have a look. If it doesn't,
Yeah, no,
we've got the
exactly.
carrot here ready to go.
Yeah.
I better put all my drinks in my backpack. You will not forgive me if we fly off and I didn't take any drinks with me. I'm pretty
I mean,
sure
honestly, like if we do end up going with the Carrack anyway, then what's it? We'll have the medical bed anyway where you can go into.
Yeah.
Did the freelancer come with that package? No, it didn't. Sadly. Oh no!
I just fell through as well. That's never happened before. All right, well, I guess we have to... Does that mean we've lost all our gear as well?
No, we should have everything that we had equipped and in our inventory because we were in the arms zone. And I am at Wrestler. I don't know where you are at.
You guys streaming? Sorry about that.
Yes, I am streaming. We're still... you want to join in with the thing?
It's actually dumped me back in the hangar.
Oh, wow.
With the ship.
Nice.
Unaffected.
Now what we're doing, Daz, is we are if we got a crew together, then we're gonna fly just around every single planet of the that is in the game at the moment, and then just like quantum over, fly around the surface for like a few moments or a few minutes, and then go back up to the next planet.
Oh, okay.
So it will be quite boring, where you will just be sitting in the chair mostly and looking around a lot. But yeah.
Yeah, I thought you guys were in Star Citizen channel. I I was too fast to just click and join.
I mean, that's fine. Yeah, like
sorry about that. I'm not gonna bother you guys, so do what
Okay,
you
no,
guys are
that's fine.
doing. I
Yeah.
will just pop up to the Star Citizen channel instead.
All right, fair enough. Then I'll see you in a bit. Yo.
Yeah. No.
Of course, he was too quick to click. He always does that. That's why he kills so many guards.
Right.
We can also enter from here, Chrysador.
Sorry?
If you go to the back.
Yeah, I don't know. I've just got this habit of going to the nose.
Oh, yeah, you can do as well. I mean, I don't know if you've ever flown in a Fallen or Die before.
Yeah, loads of times. It was my favourite ship for a long time.
Yeah, it is quite a ship, yeah.
It's just a little bit of class, and it's a nice size, but it's too small for me now.
Oh, yeah.
And also, the elevator sometimes bugs out.
Yeah, that is
Which
true.
is okay, because you've got the ladder that you can use, but... So...
This looks good, but I do feel like it would need one more person to be in the seat, if you know.
Yeah, if you're going to do it, you're going to... Because I didn't know if you...
I would basically sit from here.
Say if you
then,
could...
Yeah.
You could sit from here and still look across the other 2 seats.
Yeah, but like if you... so from here you get the best kind of view, I would say. Although, it does have the letterbox, and that's... I don't know.
Yeah, it is a bit letterbox.
Yeah, I don't like the window, sorry.
Okay. We had to try.
Yeah.
Hello, we got an imposter on board. Stand by, weapons out.
I only have a tractor beam on me. Yeah, no, Yeah, I would say something like a freelancer, a raft possibly would also work. Maybe.
Got a
Cats, yeah.
raft if you want to try it.
Yeah. I mean, like I know that the wind. I've looked at the raft many times, so the window will be good. The question will be how many times, how far, or how long can we jump before we need to do the whole refueling thing?
Don't think it's got a big tank in it.
It should have a decent sized tank.
Well, it's a cargo ship, but I don't think it's meant to be long distance.
No, not at all. Yeah.
Let's put this one away. I'll bring the raft
Right.
out so you can have a look at it at least.
Yeah.
Store.
Fuel capacity is 1.8 SCU, so that is, yeah, that is not that big. That's maybe one or two jumps.
Fine.
Yeah.
That's like the range of a Zeus, which is not great.
Right. Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you could have it that you fly to the planet.
Hey, doll.
Go to the satellite, refuel,
Yeah.
tour around, and then jump to the next one, satellite.
Yeah, the issue is that the at the moment refueling is a bit glitched, so you have to go like in and out, like out of the ship, store the ship, like press the refuel, then store the ship, spawn the ship, and basically,
Okay.
and then refuel.
I've never had to do that.
No? Oh.
No.
Oh, okay.
Never.
That's interesting, yeah. Oh, hey, Tech Deck, yes. And hello, Toxic Turtle, as well. Oh, thank you guys for joining in. Hope you guys have had a very wonderful day. Sorry, I've been chatting a bit too much. I wasn't paying attention to the Twitch stream either, or the YouTube stream, I will admit.
No, you're okay. I'm just watching your stream right now and watching you guys try to decide what to do.
Yeah, so I think we might go for the raft, seeing as we are only have 2 people. The redeems do not work at the moment because I've got it set to only the game and then the audio stuff, so that you guys will at least hear something, but then nothing else will happen. It is purely to keep the recording and the stream clean for today. I get it, but still. Yeah, I know.
Don't forget to grab the teddy bear.
Oh yeah, the teddy bear.
It falls off if you don't.
It does?
Falls out the ship. Yeah.
Oh well, I'll take Mr. Teddy then. Mr. Jiggles, there we go.
It's my Mr. Jiggles.
Well, too bad, it's mine now. Oh yeah, this definitely will work. Yeah. Yeah, we can take.
You
want to
use this one then?
Yeah, if you guys don't mind.
Well, I don't care. I'm just along for the ride. Or are you going to make me fly it?
Well, I'll let you two decide who wants to fly because because I'll just be sitting back and doing the recording stuff.
Okay. Well, I don't mind which way the way.
How
What do you want to do, Mr. Wolf?
I'll fly. That's fine.
You'll fly.
Yeah, I'll fly like the first leg, and then when I get too thirsty, we'll switch over maybe.
My ship.
Yeah, fair enough.
Stamps his feet. Okay, cool. Then I'll.
Yeah, no, I'll let you fly. Yeah.
No, you go ahead. It's fine.
No, I mean, I'm the one recording, so Wolf will be the one flying then, I guess.
Okay.
We could, like you say, take it in terms if we have to hot swap because.
Yeah, like, it will be between you two.
whatever.
So, like I said, I will not be flying at all.
Okay.
Right. There we go. Yeah, welcome back from the ads Twitch. So I've got 3 minutes of ads every hour. So within about an hour you will get there will be another 3 minutes. So I will after. God, I got pushed a little. Okay. Yeah, after the I don't know. Like it should be 3 minutes of that, but yeah.
I don't know if the navigator can actually navigate anymore. It was kind of on and off.
Yeah, it's really weird how it works. Right, I'm going to start recording now. And yeah, so I will remove the audio once the recording is done. But yeah, we will be going alongside every single planet, and then just catching a glimpse of it once everyone is ready and able to fly. Chrysador, I think because it is your hangar, you have to actually get in the pilot seat to go up the A to C in order to leave the hangar. If you cannot do
No,
that
he
from
can
that.
do it from that location.
Oh, from that seat as well. Okay, yeah. So then, yeah, then
Okay.
we'll just quickly leave.
Requested.
There you go.
All right.
Granted.
We're green across the broad. I will take us off.
Nice. And
Kids up.
Let me actually set my thing to auto clicker. Now that I think about it. And hopefully I do not get kicked from the ship as we enter Quantum. Now that I think about it.
Do an emote. I would suggest attention or at ease. That will
Yeah,
keep you in place.
I'm laying flat on the floor.
Oh, okay. That'll
So,
work.
yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that's the one. Toggle. There we go. Oh yeah, this looks actually really good. Yeah.
Right, we're clear of the hangar.
Nice. What am I recording? Well, as I mentioned, and as you see by the stream title, this will be where we'll just get this view that you're seeing right now, and it will be that as we go alongside every planet, fly along, hopefully the sunny side, or at least try to, and then just like explore a bit, and then tour around the verse, and every single planet that is at the moment in the game. And I will be recording that and then throwing that on YouTube. So hopefully the recording will be fine and without much lag. If it is, then yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll have to redo it at some point then. And hopefully it will hopefully it will go fine.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. So it will be for you because you might not know much about the game. It will be a tour, but as you can see, we in the view down below there is a planet. That is Microtech. So we're starting here, and hopefully once the guys are doing their little thing, then we go and get to the sunny side. So where the sun is shining onto the planet as the planet rotates.
Nav mode engaged.
There you go. And yeah, I do see the backpack glitching through the seat now that I look at it, so that's kind of interesting. But on the planet,
Maybe you could take your backpack off, Crusader.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, perhaps today. Yeah.
I was going to test the guns first, but we are still in gun free.
Yeah.
There we go.
What altitude are you looking to tour at, by the way, Bagel? Are we staying in orbit the whole time, or are we?
Yeah, I would say low altitude, so whatever you feel comfortable at. I usually go about around 100 meters off the ground, usually, I would say.
Okay.
Let me actually move away.
Just going to go and put this in a hanger.
Yeah.
In a locker.
Yeah, if you can, then go to the sunny side, so the opposite side of the planet, I think it is now.
Yep. Bagel, do you know about the external views? You can store them.
What do you mean? Oh yeah, but because I'm not in the seat, I cannot get the external view of the. Of the ship.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Going quantum.
Yeah. Guns shoot the planet. Wait. No, we're not gonna fire anything. Oh, there you go. That's beautiful.
How else are we going to leave our mark on every planet?
Exactly.
We're going to use the guns to write our names, right? And
Or
only our names. No shapes and drawings. No.
Very quickly have like a phallic design on each of the planets.
Mm-hmm.
Is it working, Chrysador? Did you?
Yeah. I'm just making sure I got some drink in my belly.
Otherwise, I've got some in mine in my backpack, so then I can give it to you.
I'm done. I've taken the backpack off.
Yeah.
Just put the weapons on, put my drinks in the core, and then that's enough. Everything else is in there, so I can get to it easy enough.
Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Oh, there's a green patch over to the left and right by the looks of it. Yeah, bigger green patch to the right, so... Oh, there's the clouds. Wait, that's left is green patch, I think.
It looks like it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, left.
Yeah, left side.
I think the right side has got the bigger green patch. So, shall I go right, Cap?
I mean, that's for you. I would say right. It looked like it was a cloud cover on my end, honestly. I will admit.
You're probably right. I'll go left.
Yeah. There we are. You must show the people of the planet dominance. Well, we already have, because we have terraform. The lore of this planet is that it is a failed terraforming operation. So a lot of the planet is still icy, but there's a lot of green patches as well. And we are the people of the planet. Ish. Failed skill issue. I mean, the terraforming things are quite massive, I will admit. From what we see within the Squadron 42 trailers and stuff. You know, once you think it's enough, Wolf, because you're the one flying, then you can decide to go back up and then head over to the next planet, which I will just let you choose, as long as we go alongside every all of the planets. Maybe also the main cities. I'm not sure. I don't know what would be better or more interesting to see.
I like the idea we fly over, do at least a flyover of the main cities as well.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'd also like to see if my co-pilot can set a course that I can then navigate through, because it did work in one patch and then stopped.
Yeah, that's how I recall that. Okay, so where would you like me to try and plot a course through?
Our next destination will be New Babbage, so head over, try and get there.
I think planets. So the way we are now, going to New Babbage will not work. So you would have to do it manually.
Okay. Because at the moment it just says calculating.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So I think I meant for Wolf to jump manually himself. So he would have to go up and then look for New Babbage and aim there, because it might tell him to go to Microtech first, which we already are at, and then go to New Babbage. So there might be an issue with that.
So it doesn't want me to plot the route. It comes up, but it just says calculating.
Okay, we'll try again when we head off to a moon after that then, and see if that works.
Okay.
Yeah. These planets. So I think Microtech has a diameter of. I think it was 1,000 kilometers, if I remember correctly. Either a diameter or like half of the planet is about either 1,000 or 2,000 kilometer diameter. I'm not sure. And yes, they are almost fully explorable. There are some of areas within cities and stuff that you cannot go to, but yes, they are practically fully explorable. And anywhere that you will see within the video you can basically go. How long does it take to go from one side to the other? That depends on the planet and how high you are. Because I think with this ship, sorry.
I remember a couple of years ago, there's a YouTuber called Citizen Kate. She went down onto Microtech with a little group, took a hover bike, and they did a circumnavigation of the entire planet on a hover bike.
Oh wow.
It took a long time, real time. It took a long time.
Yeah.
I think there was like 5 episodes of each of the videos, but they were at it for 18, 19 hours.
Yeah, that's kind of what I expect as well. Because as they are not realistically sized, but they are about half the size of a realistic planet, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So yeah, 19 hours. Yeah. Yeah, that is on a hover bike. If you a hover bike would only go. Was it like 100 meters per second?
It was
Something like?
100, 120 meters a
Yeah.
second, which is really fast, like
Yeah,
200, 300
yeah.
miles an hour, but still.
Yeah, and then so of course there's the altitude that you have to take into account and all that kind of stuff, like that the height differences constantly with the mountains and stuff. But there is
I can put it in
also
perspective for you. I tried it on Daymar, going just between 2 outposts, which was only about 300 kilometers.
Yeah.
And it took me 8 hours in a Spartan.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, a Spartan is really slow, of course, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you do it in a ship at, let's say, 2 kilometers altitude, what I normally do, it will probably take maybe 5 to 10 hours, I would say. And then at at atmosphere level, always try the patience is the same. I mean, honestly, it's quite fun, I will say, and you get a lot of beautiful sights, like you might be able to see here. And of course, once you're ready, Wolf, if you don't want to fly around in the surface anymore, then you can, of course, go up and then tune your babbage. So
yeah,
because
I think the green area was a mirage.
That's a shame.
Okay. Unless it's across this mountain range, I want to get to the mountain range and then decide.
But yeah, no. So if you're about, I think, where the ship will go max speed, and of course, depending on the ship, it might take maybe also like 4 hours ish, depending on how fast you go to go along the entire planet. Maybe a bit more actually. I would say maybe 10 hours to go at 2 kilometers altitude, and then 5 hours to go at 20 kilometers ish. Also mountain or hill.
Proximity alarm. Don't be alarmed.
I don't see a proximity alarm, luckily.
Oh, don't you hear it either? It should be a little bit.
No, I don't hear anything, nor the Argo voice either. Weirdly enough.
Oh.
But yeah, no. With the Microtech is the second or third smallest planet, if I remember correctly.
Microtech's one of the biggest.
Yeah,
oh right, yeah, no, the second biggest. Yeah, second biggest planet. There you go. And then after that, you've got Hurston. So Crusader is the biggest, but that's a gas giant, so that doesn't really count. But yeah, the second biggest will be Hurston, if I remember correctly, or otherwise. And then you've got Arcop. That'll be the.
Arcop's the smallest one.
Yeah, Arcop is the smallest main planet.
But it's the most populated.
Yeah. So this is this is mostly a snow planet. There are some green patches around where there's like entire forests, lakes, and even an outpost occasionally, where people live. But yeah, most of the planet is covered in ice and frozen trees and all that, because the overall temperature for this planet is usually around negative 30 odd. Yeah, Astos Clearing is a great planet. It's a great spot here. Yeah. Dunborough as well, I will admit. Dunborough is also quite a good spot. do I have my thing on? Yeah, okay, I do have stuff to automatic run. And
Gigantic frozen lake just
yeah.
ahead of us there.
Yeah, that's. I think we are near an outpost actually. Then yeah. No, maybe. I kind of recognize this spot. Surprisingly.
We are 200 kilometers from Shubin Mining SM010.
Okay, then I don't think I don't know this area now. Yeah, and then so you've got Microtech, that is a failed terraforming planet, so now there's like a tech company on it that has a shit ton of servers and other outposts that are mostly related either to mining or to computer stuff. And then you've got also places. You've got Hurston, that is I would say kind of like a trash planet. Where it's mostly scrapyards and gangs, derelict outposts, and just tons of scrap laying about. And Arcorp is a full-on city planet, so the entire planet is just one big city. That is divided up into multiple areas. And there is Crusader, that's just a gas giant with one of the most futuristic-looking cities there, with also where also the biggest ship manufacturing plant is in as well.
You just dropped to SCM for a second so I can test the guns.
I mean, you could do. Shoot the cows. Cyberpunk-like city? No, more like a. What's the movie again? Blade. Blade City. Like the Blade. The original one. I forgot what it's called.
What did you ask, Crusader?
Can you just drop down to SCM for me so I can test the guns?
Copy that.
There you go. Test the guns.
Weapons free.
Sweet. Okay, working. You can go back to QT now. Thank you.
Some lovely space cows. All right. Next stop, New Babbage, or shall we visit Asta's Clearing?
Apparently, okay, no. I mean, we could do New Babbage is in the dark. I would say check out Asta's Clearing first, or Dumbaro, one of those two. Because I think they should hopefully be during the day now, maybe, at some point.
You jump out of atmosphere. I can try and navigate again.
Yeah.
Because we were in atmosphere.
Yeah, Crusader, you can check the star map if it is on the day side or night side. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you know when we're clear to clear of the atmosphere.
There we go.
And you want to jump to
Astor's Clearing, or wait, which one is the one with the lake added again?
Asta's Clearing, I believe,
Yeah,
but
I
could be wrong. I probably am.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Okay.
And it is quite
Asta's
close.
Clearing is in the daylight.
Oh, nice. Is it like a faster way to fly? Yeah, by just going really high in altitude and then just, flying. Usually the fighters are the ones that are the fastest, but because we are in a hole, then it's quite slow-ish, I would say.
If we're out of atmosphere, I'll try again.
– 8,000 meters. Gaining 170 per second.
I love that for me, the monitors randomly turn on and off.
I wonder if you can see, Bagel, if you can see that I'm actually scrolling through the menus in one of the MFDs.
No, I cannot see that. I see the standard one with the shields on the left, and the power
QD Online, Crusader.
Nice.
Okay.
but the power management in the center, and I think that's the target status on the right.
No, it's still calculating. So
Just says calculating.
yeah, navigation is no. Unless it could be planet to planet. We'll try that next time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could always try that.
Go through all the options.
It was very promising when they allowed that to happen in one of the patches, and then they took
I
it
know,
away.
it's
Literally
awesome.
in the next patch. It was gone.
It's gone again, yeah.
Oh, it could be that it just got broken.
God,
Yeah, not fully taken away.
Okay.
Felt
So
like the co-pilot had a function.
Yeah.
He could also raise and lower the landing gear. He could also request permission to take off and land.
Yeah, I think
but-
they still can within the Zeus and some other of the more newer ships they can, but
Right.
not within the older ships.
you obviously you do have power management authority as well.
Yeah.
You can turn
Yeah,
the
yeah.
guns on and off and such.
Yeah. I was just doing that.
I think with the
I didn't do
Polaris,
power.
as example, you can also call for ATC, but also open up the
Preparing
hangar
to
doors or
jump.
Yeah.
Ready?
There you go.
All green, jump in.
Quantum travel engaged.
Oh, that looks good.
You take a photograph then. There's a big white flash.
There we go. Took one screenshot at least. Oh, that's weird in from my perspective. The ship just tried rotating constantly.
Oh yeah, that was weird.
Also, I don't have YouTube chat open, so I...
Quantum travel complete.
Let's see. Let's minimize Discord. There we go. Oh, wrong one.
All right, successful quantum travel. Altitude on the radar 12 kilometers. Taking us down.
All right.
VTOLs engaged.
Yeah, I think Astos clearing is not the one that we're looking for. No. It's a bit more to the right, I think it was.
Yeah.
Harper's Point, that's the one. I think it was Harper's Point, yeah, because Dumbledore had the dead reclaimer. So it was Harper's Point that is a bit more to the right. That had the lake.
Okay, I'll head over to there.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you don't have to quantum for that, luckily. I would say.
No, yeah, 200 kilometers. I can do that. I'll take us to about 5,000 meters altitude and cruise.
All right.
You know if the radars are working again at the moment? If we see hostiles or other ships, will they pop up on the radar? Or?
They should do, depending on how cluttered the area is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or if they're stealthed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
the stealth ships are still ridiculously stealthy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they could land on you.
Yeah.
So radar is clear.
Nice.
I like the sounds of the rafts. Oh, go ahead, Crusader. Sorry.
I love because I don't get to do it often. Sitting in the passenger seat is just awesome.
Yeah, just not
Yeah.
doing anything for a small bit.
Yeah, just enjoying the view,
Yeah.
looking at the controls.
I mean, this view that I have is also quite good, I will admit.
You imagine when
you
all...
say that at the very moment we go through a cloud and it's just a big bank of fog that you can see.
Oh, no, not for me, actually. I did see the ground a bit, actually.
I see the ground. I don't see any fog.
Yeah, it was only a small cloud. I was
Yeah.
I was afraid it was a big one for a sec there.
But can you imagine the gameplay once all these controls are working? So, when the co-pilot can actually feed back and have a function.
Yeah, it'll be beautiful once we go past, as we go around Aberdeen. Now. Or Pyro 1 with the clouds.
I mean, at the moment, if I look at the readouts, I'm looking for fuel and stuff like that. It all says 0, which is a shame.
Oh, yeah, that is a shame.
Yeah, and let's see. If you guys don't mind, could I, like, after maybe later in the week or something, if you're up for it, maybe get some voice lines recorded? So, because the recording, I will try to edit it, and then I will also remove the audio. So I kind of want to see if I can get some voice lines for it, like NPC.
If you can script it, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get those written down.
We can come on with our best hoity-toity English accents. I say, bandits
speak
like
a proper ship's captain.
Yeah. Tally-ho.
Tally-ho, head in a swivel, what?
Oh yeah, because like mainly we've got like the chat around here, and then so I'm talking to chat, and I'm talking with you guys, and you guys are talking with each other and me and all that stuff. So I'm just like, if then I'll get a clean audio, because we also have the game music kind of playing as well. And so I want to get a clean audio with the recording, so then hopefully it'll be a bit better.
Yeah, I'm happy to support that.
Yeah.
So are all my MFDs lit up for you?
At the moment, yes. But
Okay.
when we were going into Quantum or just flying about a bit earlier, then they just randomly flickered off between the three.
They may have done that because I actually exited the turret and it seemed to switch everything off.
No, it was just random. I think it might have been distance based, but yeah.
Right. Okay. Radar is still clear.
$205 kilometers to go.
Nice one.
Speed 500 meters per second. Altitude 5,700 meters.
Ooh.
Nice.
I gotta timestamp that, because then I can use that one as well.
Systems all operational. Radar is still clear.
I'll wait to fly my 890. That'll be fun.
Want role play? We could do role play.
I mean, like at the moment, it's not really all that necessary. Like you can just talk however you want and whatever. But then, yeah, like after the stream and recording are done, then I'll see if I can get some voice lines written down. How long is this going to take? Yes. Until it is done. Which might be a while. Because because like right now we are about an hour and a half in, and we've only gone to the first planet. And I think the recording itself is, let me have a look. Recording itself has been going for about 30 minutes. So recording wise we're 30 minutes in, and I've only gone to one planet. And there's about 15 planets now? Yeah, 15-ish. So that's gonna take a while.
We're going to Pyro as well?
Yeah. So
Okay.
all planets of Stanton and Pyro at the same time, yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, thanks. I mean, I don't mind. It's quite fun. I will have to admit, I enjoy this stuff. This is really fun to make and also to just look at, because you can just see the beauty of the game, and that's just my enjoyment of games a lot. Just seeing the beauty of things. You wouldn't have had the patience, yeah, I know. I figured.
Well, this is the right time in the evolution of the game, because at the moment there are too many things that are not fully functioning yet, and therefore this is the sort of thing you can do without too much compromise, and it still be very enjoyable. I'm surprised at how much fun this is.
Yeah, no, exactly.
In a boring, tedious kind of way.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, with what I eventually want to do, and that might take much longer than what we do now, is once we got that, maybe when we get 1.0 in, and that the Pioneers in and all that stuff, I might want to do this again, and then just go along each system and hopefully not get attacked, and then just like have the most good looking ship to fly in, like this one as an example, or whatever has the biggest quantum or field tank at that time, and then just go around the verse. Along every planet again, and then just like a little show off. Because I do think by the time once we got like at least the 5 systems, then it will be worth it to do it again. Because then it's still small-ish enough to not take about 5 days in one go. But also that it will have a lot more things happening in it, and a lot more unique ships, and probably a lot more players as well. Yeah, I'm
69
seeing...
kilometers to go.
Oh, nice. No. Turtle. I'm saying 5 days as an example, because with Star Citizen 1.0, we are getting 5 star systems, and that is Stanton, Nyx, Pyro, Terra, and Castra. And then so they're quite small-ish star systems, I would say. But eventually, what they want to do is go to 100 star systems, and then we will also have we will also have the Vandal system by that time. That more than 5 star systems are around, most likely. That's gonna be a pain. But yeah, so that's why I want with 5 star systems. Once we get to 1.0 with like those 5 systems, I want to do this again. So then it will not take that long, hopefully, to do this.
I mean, you could break them down into a series instead of trying to do it all in one hit. Say, pick on Crusader, so go around all the planets and satellites and moons, and then come back to
Descending now,
or whatever.
Yeah.
And you could do those, pick out the key places, points of interest, if there's wrecks.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
like we
like,
used to have in the old days with javelins
yeah,
crashed on the planet. And
yeah. Like what I so the moment that more systems are in place, it will not be like what we're doing right now. So where we will just go around multiple points on the planets, but where instead we will actually just go down towards the main city, fly
yeah,
around it for 5 seconds, and then go back up. Because because when 5 systems are in, doing exactly what we're doing right now will be way too long to take.
Hmm. Which of those 5 systems are you both looking forward to the most?
Castra.
I would say Castra as well.
It was very impressive when they showed it off.
Yeah, in Grey Box even. Like holy shit.
That massive cloud city thing looks even more impressive than Horizon.
Yeah, no, and not just that. Like I loved the massive gun turrets that it had, and even with the music that they added to it as well as they showed it off was just amazing and gave me the chills. Uh,
Oh, look, green trees.
wow, green.
Green. What's going on?
Is that one system with loads of war? As far as I know, no. There is, however, the alien, like enemy alien race, where that's like hostile to everyone. They have multiple systems, and there most likely will be some parts where, yeah, where they might try to enter the human space, and then that you have to do a like war against them, or at least a massive space battle. Oh yeah, like you can do a lot of things. You can shoot up a lot of things already. But I think, and once that system is in, which probably will not be with 1.0, it will be a whole different story regarding shooty things.
But you scratch my paintwork.
I'm trying.
Now, like Turtle, you can already do like shipboarding missions, because there's one where there's like a luxury super yacht that's been captured by pirates, and you have to board it and kill all of the pirates. There's bunker missions, missions in massive distribution centers, and just regular combat places as well, where there is, at the moment, as of right now, probably a lot of PvP happening already. So you might feel at home already. But yeah. Oh, this is beautiful.
Look at
Oh,
that
nice.
view.
Gorgeous. I love the shadow of the ship as well as it's going over the
Yeah.
top. It's a real helicopter view.
Yeah, also note that if you do PvP, at least in like the contested zones and the new locations that got added with this update, there will most definitely be players that have a capital ship that will very quickly shoot you down and kill you instantly if you do get too close to them, or try to fight them with your with whatever ship you got if it is small. Now you'll win.
You were right to come here. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, here we have like a decent view of a derelict outpost with, what looks it already a player there? Or maybe one of the resupply ships for the other
there's nothing
enemy
on the
derelict
radar.
outpost nearby. Your ego is too big to lose. Yeah, I mean, note that you cannot ram your a tiny ship into the big ship anymore. Oh, my screen is fogging up because you're so close to the water.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Yeah. It's an old cutty.
Oh, that looks so good. Oh yeah, it really is.
Missing.
Yeah. No, that was your plan. Yeah. No, like you cannot do that anymore. Luckily, like you cannot be a human torpedo. I mean, you might be able to damage it then by being a human torpedo, but you will not be able to kill a ship like that anymore.
got a visual on a source of light on the horizon. I'm
Oh,
going to
yeah,
go
I see.
investigate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see. Oh no, there's water droplets.
Yeah, well, because we're under clouds now, so it's a bit raining, I guess. Oh, yeah, I see the water droplets from here as well. I hope that we caught on stream. Yeah. That's how PvP is.
Oh, I see the light. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you're one of those
Okay.
people.
See if you can target it, maybe Crusader, if it's a ship. I think
Does
you'll be
look-
able to scan as well.
It does look to be a ship. What do you mean, one of those? Oh, you know what I mean with one of those. Exactly.
No,
what you
nothing.
think. No, nothing hostile or nothing offensive. Genuinely, it's quite fun. I think it could be a player that's probably like hunting the Copion stuff.
Possibly.
I was just saying, if you need to get loot, like get out of your way to collect it. Well, I mean, even if it does, you know, that's still rude, I would say. Oh yeah, that's definitely a ship there. I would hazard a guess, and that
Yeah.
is a Polaris. Or something bigger.
Altitude 30 meters. It's 1.5 kilometers from us, so I don't
that's
think
not-
it's a Polaris.
No, it's
We'd be
not
able to
Polaris.
see it was.
Oh, it's a Cutlass.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Look.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah. Doors are open. Lights are on. Nobody's home.
Yeah, I guess an abandoned Cutlass. Save more money. I mean, you can
Why
get
couldn't
money
I
by
scan
doing
it then?
missions.
Yeah.
Probably a dead Cutlass. Like the dude exploded it or some shit. I don't know.
Well, the lights and everything were on.
Yeah, I guess.
Um,
I don't know. Oh, those were the birds. Okay.
Yep.
Right, yeah, let's get off to New Babbage now, and then go
Yeah,
to the next
New
one, 'cause
Babbage.
We are taking quite a bit.
hmm
I think we are. Let me check. Yeah, we're almost 45 minutes into the recording. Oh, look at those clouds as well. Beautiful. Oh yeah, now Wolf's screens are randomly flickering on and off for me.
mine.
Yours are.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
mine.
yours just did as well. Yeah.
Okay, because when I was jumping, I jumped backwards and forwards between external view and internal.
Ah, yeah.
Literally, when you said that.
Oh, so it might be that. Yeah. That's weird.
Right, let me do it. I'm going to do
I'll
it
try
now.
again.
I'm going to
There
do
you
it
go.
now.
Yeah. So now
Oh.
the screens are all on.
Yeah, it times it's working for me as well. So if we're in external view, you can tell.
Oh, that's cool. I hope you guys can finish it in a somewhat recent time. I'm gonna go now. Bye bye. Hey, see you around, mate. Have a very wonderful day. And of course, thank you for checking out the stream. I really hope that you enjoyed for the amount that you did watch. And I hope to see you soon. Thank you. There we go.
8,500 meters. 9,000. 9.5. 10. 10.5.
Should be able to
Calibrating.
Yep, there you go.
Quantum travel
Jump.
engaged.
There you go. Oh, we are completely desynced on my end now. That was weird. You were facing the sky and suddenly you're turned a quarter 90 degrees ish.
Oh,
That's weird, but okay. Oh, that looks good. Oh, just seeing those lights come into view.
Yeah. That is nice.
I like it that they haven't that they've made it so you actually go smoothly alongside the planet and not just like go far away and then turn a bit and then go back to the planet.
The next destination will be a moon, if I'm right. But which one? Cleo?
Yeah, Cleo or Calliope, I guess. One of those two. Also, for Twitch, 10 minutes until the ad starts, so beware. I wish it was daytime now, honestly, for here. I hope it will be for Crusader, or for Orison as we get there.
Orison at night there's nothing to see.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, only if you're on foot will there be something to see, but at night when you're flying, there's just nothing. Oh, Shubin is here. Oh, I didn't realize. Actually, now that I think about it, I think I know Toxic Turtle in real life. Wait, is it that one dude? I completely forgot.
You had a bit more time, you could actually jump out and go in the cave,
Yeah.
in the Christmas cave, Santa's grotto.
Yeah, almost. That's a landing pad there. Oh, that's cool.
But traditionally, every org has a Christmas party down there.
Yeah.
You should be able to fly through the main building itself, through the loop, the hole.
Oh, yeah.
I think the raft is big enough to go through.
Yeah, even
Or
890
small
can
enough.
fly through it, so yeah.
I've never tried it in an 890.
I've done
Mind
it.
you,
It's
they've
quite
made the entrance to Santa's grotto a lot bigger now. So, whereas
Oh, yeah.
before you could only go through on ground vehicles, you can actually
Yeah.
fly small ships through
Yeah,
there. And you
Santa's
can get a
Grotto
Pisces and
is...
stuff.
I would say Santa's Grotto is maybe able to fit a freelancer in it. But
Ooh,
with the...
I'm not sure about that because I don't think you could park a freelancer at the end.
No. You cannot park it in there, but you can fly it in there.
Right.
The biggest ship that you can fly in there that I know of, which you can park in there, is the... I think the 300i. Also, you're under the wrong train.
Yeah, you can go. It's definitely a Pisces. I've done that before.
Yeah, Pisces definitely. And anything smaller than a 300i will fit in there.
Yeah.
Well, permission to try for the gap at least.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah, go
permission
on.
just in case. I'm not having responsibility for this fully.
Damn it, no med bed. Oh. Aboard.
If this goes wrong, a medbed on board won't help.
No. Yeah, that'll go through. Of course it will. Right?
Yeah, there you go.
It looks smaller than it is. Once you get closer, it's quite big.
I wish that is what she would say.
Or with that famous last words.
Yeah, famous last words.
Look at that, easy peasy.
Hey,
I'm not sure you
go.
get an 890 through there, though. I really don't think so.
I mean, we can. I can show you once after we're done with the stream and then I've restarted the game. Because I've yet to restart the game after buying the 890 back.
Okay. Well, I've
Also,
got an
I have, like,
890.
Oh
two
no, I forgot about this. Crash the desktop.
Oh
Uh-oh.
shit! Yeah. Oh.
I forgot. That's what happens when you're near that place.
Oh, we're
Right,
fine.
see if-
I think you guys are
Well,
gonna die because we had some momentum.
No, an engine broke off.
There we go. There we go. There we
Oh,
go.
Okay, that's 2 engines gone. We're still fine.
sorry, I completely forgot. I crashed the desktop when I go
yeah.
down that train line towards
Like,
the
I
station.
can't. It's not like I can kick you out of your seat or anything.
No.
Oh well.
I'm logging back in as we speak.
Black screen, so we haven't died. I'm unconscious, I think.
No. You are. Yeah, I think the game is trying to teleport you, but you are still within the seat. Wolf definitely does look like he's dead on in the seat. I love it. Like his head is just looking down to the right.
Oh no, I've come back too,
Yeah, there you go.
but I can't fly it, unfortunately.
No, because Wolf is in the seat. Oh yeah, I do.
It
see
used
the
to be at one point that you could actually fly it from the seat as well.
Yeah, but that would need to be without a pilot. But because there's a pilot, it will automatically.
Yeah, the pilot has to leave the seat.
Yeah.
Or yeah. I can't do anything. Just rotate. But we're okay.
Yeah. I think we've lost maybe 2 or 3 engines now.
Oh, graying out
Are we just
again.
skidding along the ice, maybe?
No, we're actually rotating, so...
Yeah, we're actually hovering in the air. Oh yeah, the game is
Oh.
trying to teleport you again, I see. I love that. The
Alright,
moment
I'm
that
back in.
turtle left. Oh, there you
Hey,
go.
well done. And we're on control.
What's the damage?
Let's have a look.
2 rear VTOL engines lost. That's
That's what I
all.
thought. Yeah.
Look at painting some new curtains, we'll be fine.
Taking us
Right.
straight up.
Yeah, let's go away from New Babbage before you crash again.
Yeah.
If you can, at least.
At least he asked permission.
Yeah.
You notice neither of us said yes, and he still did it. That's the disclaimer now. Yeah. Only the VTOL are gone.
I mean, those are
And-
the main engines, by the way.
Yeah. Looks like the landing gear's still there.
Yeah, I mean, landing gear will always be there, weirdly enough. Even if even if you break off the strut, the landing gear will still be there.
Right, okay.
So then you'll just have
If you want to fly up, fly up to Tresla, we can repair.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do.
Repair, maybe refuel a bit, and then just fly right off to our next little destination. Our big destination,
Okay.
I mean.
As it's my ship, I'll repair it.
Nah, I mean, you can do whatever.
I damaged it. I could repair it. Unless
I
we-
need to spend my goddamn money on something. Let me repair it.
1 minute.
That's the problem when you just do hauling for a living. You've got nothing to spend your money on.
That is true. 1 minute until ads on Twitch, by the way, for those that are watching.
I am, so I'll keep an eye out for that. I'm curious if you actually can just predict it like that.
I mean, I've got a green bar in the chat that says incoming ad break. Ad starts in 55 seconds.
Oh, I see.
And I can snooze
Okay.
it because I'm a streamer. I can snooze it, or so it will happen in 5 minutes, like 5 minutes later, or I can dismiss the notification.
Do
And then
you
once the
get
ad starts-
some kind of feedback for that, or
Yeah, I guess I think it is maybe 1 or 2 cents per minute of ad watched.
Right. So it's not a huge amount.
No, exactly. It's not. I've yet to really get. I've yet to reach the thing that you need to get a payout.
Right.
Oh, we're spinning.
Monetization, I think they call it.
No, I do have the monetization. I people can subscribe or donate bits or whatever.
Right.
But the I what am I supposed to say? I forgot what my thing is. Yeah, no, I need. There's a
Doesn't.
minimum threshold. There you go. In order to get paid out by Twitch,
Right.
and that you need to get like a minimum of $50, and I've yet to reach that.
Right. 50 cents.
No, $50.
That's only you've got 50 cents.
I've got. I think at the moment I'm at 43, 44.
Right.
But even then, like I cannot really get a payout because of the way that my life is at the moment. So yeah, I'm waiting with actually setting up the whole payout thing that I actually so that I actually earn money until I either have a real job or until I have earn enough with streaming. Either or.
Landing gear down.
There we go. That's a start.
What's that on the pad? Is that a cutter?
That is a therapy medical.
Looks like a medical terrapin. Yep, yep. All right, Cap.
Okay.
Give us some repairs. Let's see.
Auto. That wasn't bad. Only 880.
Oh, that's fine.
So we're
This better
refueling
smash.
and repairing. You should have a message saying don't move.
This better scratch.
Yeah, as I say.
Okay.
Yep.
Board shows green. Taking off.
I'm going to go AFK for a moment. Weak bladder.
Okay. Sneak peek of what's ahead on Friday. No SDL or ISC this week. Okay.
Landing gear up.
And on
Oh,
Saturday,
wonder why.
System 7's Race 3 will start. So Monday is this week. It's Star Citizen. Wednesday is the roadmap update and roadmap roundup. And Friday is the RSI weekly newsletter. And Saturday is System 7 Race 3. Fair enough.
Quantum travel complete.
Calliope.
Yeah.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Also quite a beautiful planet. Kind of wish they would also do. It doesn't have clouds, does it? I forgot if it does or not.
No, I think it's got like a texture of clouds, but not real clouds.
Yeah, that's kind of what I mean. But yeah, kind of wish they would give it real clouds then. Will make it a lot more beautiful.
Quantum systems off.
Oh,
Shields on. Engines systems activate. Quantum travel systems on.
what happens? Oh, you're close
I
to the
just
planet.
gave us a little hop.
Fair enough.
Yeah, this is a cloud texture for sure. It's not a real
Yeah.
cloud.
That's a shame. I mean, I know it was, but still. Yeah.
Back.
Welcome back.
Gracias. I just saw your DM, Wolf, so I'm glad I was minding my P's and Q's.
Oh, it's completely foggy, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm just wondering if I wasn't actually able to scan from this seat.
I don't think you are.
Because I was trying and I couldn't pick that ship up at all.
Yeah. I don't
I
know.
even tried targeting just in case while you were pointing at it, and nothing. But my usual scanning, pinging, nothing. Radar.
Huh.
So I'm less than useless in this seat.
Yeah, probably. Oh, that's cool.
I'm your sugar daddy. I just keep it flying, pay for everything,
I mean, you're
and enjoy
technically
the view.
You're technically Wolf's sugar daddy then.
Yeah.
I've always wanted one of those.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, just for the record, I was kidding.
Mhm.
Don't want this going viral.
God, imagine it getting clipped out of context and it just like that it's actually getting me getting people views and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the funny thing is, at the moment, almost everything that I have on YouTube, at least, has about, I think, between 50 and 100 or 200 views. And then there's one single video of a game that I sometimes play with 75,000 views.
Wow.
Yeah. Because it's like a rare thing where it's like if you don't log in for a while, then you get greeted by one of the characters in that game. And as far as I know, I have the only one that is in English of that special cutscene thing, where you get welcomed back.
Okay. Is it like Genshin Impact or something that's played by a lot of
Yeah, it's Honkai.
non-English speakers?
Yeah, it's Honkai Impact stuff, and
Okay.
yeah, it's English and Chinese mainly as well, as if I remember correctly. Yeah, Genshin doesn't have that shit, sadly. They just give a lot of bullshit, give a lot of dumb stuff every year.
First to 87%, just to check.
Nice. Wait, do I have the auto clicker on? Yeah, I do. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, the Raft looks so much better with all its engines.
Yeah.
I promise to keep it intact in future, Cap.
Inverted commas, inverted commas.
We'll move on to the next moon shortly. Well, let's try see if you can navigate. I'll set a nav point when we're in space for this one.
Okay.
From moon to moon.
Yeah, I can't even see where we've got SCM or QT or I have nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's why I had to ask you what status we're in.
Oh, it should show in the lower left of the MFD in front of you, whether we're in nav or QT or nav
Yeah.
QT mode.
Oh no, it has. You're right. You're right. You're right. It has.
Yeah. So if I
I was
switch
looking.
to
I was looking
PM,
at the Yeah, I was looking at the MFTs above.
oh, okay. But I'll switch now and see if you actually see it switch.
Yeah, it did. It's gone to guns.
Okay.
Yes,
So you can at least see
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
God, there's so much fog. I would say maybe head off to the next planet, possibly. Unless you want us to make more time, with the recording, because we are over an hour now. Oh wow.
This was never going to be a 5-minute job, you know that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was expecting a few hours, like an hour or two.
Shields off.
Blue lights in the distance.
Yeah.
Then I'll take us up.
Oh,
That's an
probably,
outpost, surely.
Yeah. Outpost or racing track? No, that's a racing track. Oh no, outpost. Yeah. I was wrong.
Cool. It's an outpost.
That's cool.
Okay, heading on up.
Yep. I don't get an altitude readout either, so.
Yeah.
If you can tell me when we're out of atmosphere, then I'll try it.
Do. Okay, ready?
Okay, trying. Where are we heading to? Calliope.
Sure. Oh, actually, I think this might be Calliope already.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is. It is. Where do you want? The next one is Clio. Yeah.
Clio. See what
you
it
already
does
saw in
for
the
you.
distance. Yeah.
It says calculating. It comes up with it, lets me select it, but just says calculating.
Okay.
You could try just pressing
Yeah.
R to see if it will do route anyway. Probably not, but I don't think it did now.
Yeah, I've just set the route.
Yeah, when I'm looking at it, I can cut. You see it. It comes up and it says route. So whatever you're doing, I actually see on my screen.
Ah.
So I'm looking at it now. It says route. I can see now we're jumping. It's doing the countdown. So you definitely see it, but it's just not letting me click the activation part.
Ah.
I wonder, instead of clicking it, if I tried just pressing R.
Quantum travel engaged.
Never mind. I don't think it's
Yeah,
going to work.
we can try that when we head on to Euterpe.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Euterpe or Euterpe?
I will say UTURP. Without actually
I say
saying the E. So UTURP.
Yeah, I do the same. UTURP. But it's down to your interpretation.
Yeah. Unless it's in French, then it probably is some weird bullshit word.
UTURP.
Yeah, probably. Or just not even the actual word itself. Like,
Yeah.
I think there's the word for bird, for example. It's you say it as wasso, but it is
Wasso,
like
yeah.
OUI Q X U E. Like
Okay.
Oishe or something, and but you say it is how it's spelled basically, like, as if you were look at it for the first time and go Oishe, but it's just said as Wazo. It's like what?
My French isn't that good, so.
No, mine isn't either. I've done like one class of it back in middle school, and that was almost 8 years ago, 10 years ago.
I could survive. If I go to France, I can survive because with the French, they love it if you at least try.
Oh yeah,
if you
but they're
just go in with the typical pig-headed Brit and go, just start talking English, and if
Yeah.
they don't understand, you talk louder. Yeah,
mean-
if you at least go and say, bonjour, madame, comment ça va? You know, at least if you make the effort, then they go, and then you say, you know, and then if you start talking English, they forgive you.
Yeah, like a lot. I've heard stories about how a lot of the Frenchies are just arrogant, and then if you don't even try to speak French, then they'll just ignore you.
Yeah,
Or...
well, it's like the Welsh as well. You know, the Welsh will do the same. Yeah. If you go to Wales, into the middle of Wales especially, yeah, they'll completely diss you. Even if you try and speak Welsh, they'll still diss you. What was it the old saying used to be when they had that advert? Come home to a real firehouse in Wales.
I mean, honestly, it is understandable. They are part of the England, so you know.
Excuse me. Oh.
That was nice. I enjoyed doing that.
That was actually really good, yeah, Wolf.
Wales is not a part of England. Be very aware of that.
Oh, okay.
It's a part of the United Kingdom. England is England. Wales is Wales. Scotland is Scotland, and Ireland is Ireland. Nah, none of them will meet.
I mean, yeah, potato, you know?
That would be like me calling the Netherlands Holland.
I mean, yeah, a lot of people do.
Yeah, and a lot of people shouldn't.
I mean, the issue with that is that a lot of people just say Holland because they've never actually been outside of Amsterdam. So, you know, I can't really blame them if their entire view of the country is just Amsterdam. Then they might as well call the Netherlands just Amsterdam if they don't leave that particular city at any point.
But Holland is actually a district, isn't it, in the Netherlands?
It's a province, yeah.
Yeah, so it's... And the first thing I was corrected on was never call it Holland.
Yeah. Like, you've got Northern Holland and Southern Holland.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I've only been to The Hague, just like a few times in my life now. It's been about, I would say, maybe 15 years since I've last been there. Because my family
5-0.
Huh?
Did you say 5-0 or 1-5?
1-5, so 15. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, dude, I'm like, how old am I now? I'm 23. Yeah. Like I'm 23, so I go being 50 years back. That will be a bit before my birth. But no, like
23 coming on 60.
Yeah. Exactly. No, but what's it? Fucking. Yeah, my family used to live there, but I think almost all of them have died out by now. So there's not much of a reason to actually go to The Hague anymore.
Right. I had a great friend who came from a northern part of the Netherlands. It was near a big port, but I can never pronounce the name of it. It was like Tzununen or something like that. Tzununen. I could never pronounce it. Obviously, they all could because they.
I think I know which one you mean, but I've never really been there either.
Yeah, it's in the north, and you live quite close to the docks. It was a lovely place, but
yeah. So there will either be Amsterdam or Rotterdam, I guess. Then, or there might actually be some other ports. Yeah.
Well, I think like Amsterdam and Rotterdam will
have to.
I think this one was purely purely commercial.
Yeah, so then
Just
that will be
big
probably
container
Rotterdam.
ships. That was it.
Yeah, so that will probably be like around Rotterdam or Amsterdam, because those are the only two big ports within the country.
Yeah, that
If I remember.
I mean, it was on a big inlet, so like the river came in, and it was in the river, in the inlet, whatever you want to call it. It was lovely, but I spent most of my time down in Bourne, which is about as far south as you can get.
Yeah. That's like a few hours driving. Yeah. I'm on the eastern end, so I'm close to about a 5-minute drive from the German border.
Is it more on the Belgian side or?
No. I'm a 5-minute.
German side.
Yeah, German side. I'm quite literally center east. 5 minutes ish from the German border.
Right. That's my dinner coming up again. Good flying, by the way.
Yeah, really good flying.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Especially as you're flying an old tugboat, you know what I mean? It's very helicopter style flying.
Yeah. I always like saying about the Netherlands, like the country is good, the culture is good. I just hate the people.
I remember you saying this the other day, and I thought they were lovely people. But then I worked with a very specific class group.
Yeah, exactly. Like a lot of people, at least here, mainly the teenagers, like under 30. I would say, yeah. A lot of them are just loud, obnoxious, rude, and just basically use cancer as if it's an everyday word.
Are you still streaming, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to cut that out?
No. I mean, the audio will be cut out from the recording regardless, but I'm not gonna. I don't really care about cutting things out from the stream. If as long as I'm comfortable, then I don't mind. But it is practically the truth. Like almost, if you at least from what I notice, a lot of the people still, or at least a lot of the like early 20s kind of people, do use cancer quite a lot as both a swear word, but also as if it's a regular word.
Yeah.
Like
but I mean, in fairness, most nationalities now around that age group are the same, with exclusions of places like Japan, China, Korea. They're just ridiculously friendly and polite. But most other countries, and then you can go to the other extreme where Russian, they never grow out of it. So,
oof. Yeah. I mean, granted, I kind of do want to go on a holiday just out of the country for a moment to kind of experience different culture or just how different people are. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe at some point in the future.
If you come to London, you can experience something like 40 different
like getting
cultures in a day.
I think that's the same with Amsterdam.
Next destination, Hurston.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, that's fine.
We did Utopia already.
Yeah, we did.
We did indeed.
All right. I must have been asleep.
Oh, I'd love to being able to see like the little dots move around. Like if you, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's like a lot of dots just flying around, and either that is within the ship, or that's just other player ships flying around outside.
Yeah, I think that is just an effect, unfortunately. But you can see the moons come in if you're lucky.
Yeah, no, I wanna. I think I want to go to the UK first, if I ever get the chance to. And then,
The problem with the UK is it depends on what you want to experience. Do you want to see England? I'm going to exclude the others for the moment. If you want to see England in its glory, then you stay away from a city, because that is not stereotypical of a city. Like if you go to Germany or Bavaria and you want to see Bavaria, you can go to Munich.
Yeah.
Because although that's the capital, it is very German.
Yeah. I mean,
In the UK, it's not the same. You want country. Typically, we think of England as countryside.
yeah.
Local
The only
pubs,
reason,
canals, rivers.
yeah, the only
Sorry.
reason for me
I
to
have
visit
one
the UK.
exception to that, maybe a few more actually, but the one exception I would say specifically that I've been to is York.
Oh yeah.
I love York.
Yeah, I feel
I
like
live-
that's a
I live
city
close
that
to it.
is British. I would also maybe say like Cambridge and Oxford, but I've only
Or
really
Windsor.
passed through Cambridge, not visited, you know.
Oxford, no. Oxford is very. I used to live in Oxford. That's where the mini plant is, and I did a stint in the mini plant for BMW. And that is no, it's a horrible place. The countryside around Oxford is nice, but the city centre is not like it used to be. It's not all old spires and things like they preach about. It's not the same. Cambridge, on the other hand, has stood still in time because it's also, although they're both seats of learning, I think Cambridge has the higher status, below Eton, below Marlborough. But again, if you want to see England, go to places like Marlborough.
The only reason I have to visit the UK or England in general is just to visit friends, honestly.
Right. Okay. Whereabouts do they live? Do you know?
Well, I mean, I've got Wolf is somewhere like the center of the UK, kind of like
I know
north
where he lives. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Then perhaps you as well.
Yeah.
I think.
Don't put me in that same bracket.
Okay, well, fair enough. I've got a friend over in Brum. I've got a
In
friend.
where?
Brum, Birmingham.
Oh, Birmingham. Okay. We don't
Yeah.
call it Brum.
He does, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're called Brummies, but
Oh,
we still call it Birmingham.
yeah. Okay.
Birmingham or what?
But
Okay, if he
yeah, and
calls
then
himself a Brum, fine.
yeah, then there is. I don't know where exactly it is, but probably somewhere south, I think, as well. South of London-ish. I don't know how far south, but it could be like closer to Ireland, maybe like southwest-ish, possibly. And
Okay, that's
then
kind of Portsmouth,
yeah, kind of
Chichester.
I guess
You
kind
could
of
come along all the way to Brighton.
yeah, like I think kind of that area. And
Yeah.
then I think somewhere.
By the way, I would be honoured if you ever came over and did a tour. I would be honoured to put you up and entertain you.
Yeah, no, I mean I'll probably visit for like maybe 2 days, I guess. Because
Hold a bar citizen. Have a bar citizen.
I mean, so the issue with it is that it will be my very first vacation out of the country, if I do end up choosing the UK as my first vacation spot. But also it will just be my first vacation technically solo, I guess, without people that I actually know in real life. And also it will be probably the first time that I'll be flying in a plane.
Right.
So yeah, there's a lot of stuff there that will cause me anxiety. I don't know if I will have the energy to really do a bar citizen, you know.
But it would only be a bar citizen with a couple of people, wouldn't it? So it'd be
Yeah.
more like just going for a meal with friends.
Yeah, and so I think what I've had planned so far is if I end up going to the UK, I will visit one friend over in Birmingham, and then just stay there for do stuff with him, maybe go around, driving about. Don't know much just yet.
Well, I can tell you that if you went to Birmingham,
Yeah,
both myself and Wolf are within easy commuting distance.
yeah,
We live north of that, but not much further. I probably live the furthest away, but it's certainly doable if you were doing a tour.
yeah, exactly. And then I will have to just go through it, see if plan things out again, and hopefully, and also of course ask him to see if he agrees, and otherwise, yeah, then that's it. And let me think. Yeah, and then just stay there for a few days, visit the tank museum, and then just have and with any luck, if he has the time and the stuff, if he wants to, then he'd be driving me back home. So we then take the Eurotunnel and go back
Yeah.
home.
I mean, when I lived on the South Coast, I would have picked you up and brought you back again, because it was only literally I could drive to Bourne in 2.5 hours
Oh yeah.
from my house,
I mean,
to the factory.
I
going through the
probably
tunnel.
could take the plane to Manchester, as that would be about as expensive as London. But yeah.
But we have an airport close to where I am, which is Teesside Airport. It's a small airport, but
Yeah.
it does serve most of the European places.
Oh right, yeah. I'd have to have a look at it, but yeah, it's definitely. I gotta plan things out first, and also hope that my finances will get better, if they do. But yeah, like there's at the moment at least a lot of unknown stuff that might make it so that I might never actually be able to get on a vacation.
I think I would speak on behalf of most people. If you managed to get here, I don't think you would have to spend very much while you were here.
I mean,
I think
so,
we're quite
yeah.
generous when we entertain. The Brits are quite good at that, I think.
I mean, fair enough. Unless
Especially if you like tea.
If you like tea and cake.
I will admit, tea is quite alright. Cake, I'm not much of a fan of.
Scones it is then.
Scones? I actually only have ever had scones a handful of times, but even then, like, depends on what kind of scones. Like, I've had those little snack ones that are in different colors and stuff.
Macarons. Macarons.
Macarons.
Yeah,
there we go. Yeah. No, so actual scones. If are the
scones are very special in the UK, especially in the south. You have clotted cream and fresh jam with a cup of tea.
Yeah.
They are to die for.
Yeah, I've looked at pictures of them, and
yeah,
not a fan.
They're about the messiest things you can ever eat, but my God, they're great.
Yeah,
I looked up the German word for them the other day. They call there's two kind of things that the Germans could use two words, and one of them translates to basically like bread-like baked good.
Oh, that looks so good with the crosshair there.
Look at that. A
Wow.
Corsair.
Oh wow.
And that's in the new colours, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the new colours for it as well. Yeah.
Looks like it.
What's that down to the right? Down to the right?
Nomad. Don't see those around often.
No.
Coming into view now for you, I think.
Oh yeah. It's just sitting there, menacingly.
That Nomad is so claustrophobic inside.
Yeah, it is quite alright, I will have to admit.
There's a gunfight going on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, down there.
Oh yeah, I see it. There's a red light.
That's a player.
Oh. Yeah, no, I just see a dude in red with like a red cape or something that's very bright, just suddenly falling down. Yeah.
I think it was one of those rare armors, but he got shot and killed by a player.
Ah. Yeah, I see the player down to the left-ish. Oh.
They're right in front now. Very bright looking.
Hopefully it doesn't just instantly shoot us down, honestly. What's the glowy armor bit? Is it like a textureless armor?
Yeah, I think it might be one of those special Dust Devil armors, but it's for some reason glowing.
Okay.
What's the one that comes with this Corsair paint? The bony type.
The Banu Anna armor.
Yeah, because that glows in the dark.
Yeah. Right, yeah. Oh, nice lake as well.
Yes.
We flew across an ocean to get here.
Yeah.
I
saw that, yeah.
I've seen more of Star Citizen PlanetSide in this one video than I have in all the time I've been playing it since 2017.
And there's
It's
still
awesome.
more to come. I mean, I hope that YouTube will allow me to put up like the raw footage for it. But yeah, I'm already expecting it to be maybe 3 hours long. No, not 3 hours. 5 hours, possibly, with how things look at the moment.
But can't you break it down like 1 hour sections? You know,
Oh, you could do.
because
And then,
because people are more likely to watch that. If you say here's a 5-hour video of just flying around Star Citizen, I'm not likely to watch it. But if you say here's a 1 hour video of flying around Microtech, I would watch it. And then you say, right, and here's the next one, flying around Hurston. Next one here, flying around Artcore, flying around Microtech, you know.
yeah, I mean,
I would
like,
definitely watch those.
yeah, because I could do that. And then what I'm thinking about is have the full-on footage with maybe like a few cuts or two of you guys just getting out of the jam, running to the back, because you know the camera gets a bit wonky at that, or whenever I'm adjusting the camera. But then, yeah, like have mostly the raw footage with like music over it, so you can just put it on in the background and like have it run as, let's say, like an AFK screensaver kind of thing, so that your computer doesn't shut down or whatever. Or just to kind of have a look at how the game looks with a bit of music. And then yeah, possibly do it as well per planet where we go to. Because right
I
now,
think because you could break that down into Pyrotech, you can do that in anywhere.
yeah,
And you can have another one which is simply about getting from Stanton to Pyrotech.
yeah,
You know,
like, yeah.
and make it a little bit of
I
a
mean, like,
scenario. So
yeah,
don't start the video off with us flying. Start it off with us going down, meeting in the foyer, having a little chat about what we're planning to do, walk down into the hangar, have the ship already spawned. So,
I mean, then we
well,
would kind of have to do it from where we took off, kind of, I would say. So then we would have not have had to do it from the start, I would say. Because right now we've got it where we took off from the spaceport at Microtech.
Yeah.
But then as we were going into Quantum, is when I laid down because you were putting away your backpack.
Mm.
It's
always my fault.
No, I mean honestly, that like it is completely fine. But the thing is, where that we would have to then, like kind of do it, like redo the entire Microtech bit. I would say, and then also do it similar.
Well, to be honest, although it's a great concept, we've just thrown ourselves into it.
Yeah. What I'm thinking
with a little bit more planning up front and say, right, let's do this, make it a series of, I don't know, 10 videos, and we're going to start off in, I don't know, in New Babbage. So we meet in New Babbage, we all join up with it. Hi, how you doing? You know, and not role play it, but do it as though it has meaning. You know, like Citizen Kate does. You know, everything has a story to it. And you can get in, you can talk. Let's go off. Let's go off to Microtech and have a look around. Let's do the tourism thing. You know, make a little bit of a joke of it. Get in the Carrack. I would recommend the Carrack now, having flown around in this one for a while, because I think the Carrack has a better view.
I think so.
And more spacious, and has all the amenities. And to be honest, for a video of exploring, why not use an explorer?
But that's why I was thinking, if we had 3 people, then I would have used the the Carrack. But if we had 5 people, I would have wanted to use the Polaris. Actually, no, that could have also done with 3 people, the Polaris. And then I wouldn't be in the way of the stairs if people need to go to the back to get food and stuff. But honestly, like with this, what I'm thinking about regarding the starting point of it is just having it like fade in instead of just doing like an entire intro scene. Because if you do an intro scene and then give it already like a story kind of thing, you
Yep.
have a kind of like a different energy than what you have if what we have right now, where it's just you
No, I
two
agree
sitting
with you.
in a
That's why I
seat.
was recommending it.
Yeah.
It would give it a sense of purpose.
And with like what it is at the moment is if it like let's say it fades in mid quantum jump to Hurston, and then just does all the Hurston and all of the moons and stuff. Also, we've got to go to Lawville, by the way. But yeah, where we go along like every planet of Hurston, and then just do like the planet and then the moon and all that stuff. With just music, then you already get the vibe where it's like it's going to be chill, it's going to be relaxing. You can put this on your your second monitor while you talk with people or do your thing on the computer, or have it on like the TV as you do house chores or something, or just whatever. Where it's you don't need to really look at it, but it is still beautiful or fun to look at it, and there's no really purpose with it. And that's kind of what I do with my live streams as well. It's like you can put it up on your second monitor or on just like on the back of it, and not have it up as like a foreground thing. Like I don't want to, because if people like forcefully watch it, or like many streamers really, like you're just forced to kind of look at it so you don't miss out on anything. But if you, with the way that I do things, it's like you can put it on your second monitor, and you always have it in the corner of your eye, as you do whatever you do, basically.
Yeah, I think you need to look at your market,
Yeah.
who you're gearing it up for. Because to be honest, and I hate to say it, YouTube isn't about doing stuff that you want to do. It's about doing stuff that you think people want to see. Because if you're going to take it seriously, that is.
Yeah, no, I kind of am. It's more of a hobby at the moment because it's just
Right.
like,
if it's a hobby, then you can do what the hell you like.
Yeah, like it's not really. I'm not allowed to earn money anyway, so I can just do it the way that I want to. And that's kind of the thing that I'm annoyed about, or that if I know that if I want to focus on it, actually like focus on numbers, then yes, I would have to put up completely different energy, like do whatever the hell is popular at that time, and do it like vigorously for a while, and then once a different popular thing is on, immediately switch up to the next popular thing, and whatnot. But I just don't wanna. Like even if I were to take this seriously as a thing, I kind of want to have it where people will find me, and that I just don't have to force myself to do something that I don't want to do, in order to, to focus on the numbers.
Yeah, I mean, there's based on just the theme of what we're doing now. And by the way,
yeah, Wolf, that's flying as
awesome, awesome flying.
Yeah,
awesome flying. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I could just watch this all day, seriously.
Yeah,
but I would want to watch it. I wouldn't want this background. I'm looking every time you go over a rise. That real helicopter view, which is just brilliant. If you've ever done the Grand Canyon in a helicopter, you'll understand what I'm saying. Ooh, that put So, but you could pick up on so many themes just on this explorer style, where actually it could make a real exploration game loop. Because I've not thought about this before.
I mean,
but I think it's got real.
Yeah, that's kind of what the touring game loop is supposed to eventually be for, with NPCs, where it's like, oh, take me to this location, and then you get the NPC on board, you take him to that location, and then they go do whatever or tell you to go to the next location. At least that is as far as I remember it's supposed to be going. But we'll see how that will actually be once it gets in game.
But I would definitely, if I was doing this, and I might even do this because this is getting me quite immersive. I hate to say it, immersive, and I like immersion.
Yeah.
Pick on the individual planets, as we know. So just pick Stanton to begin with.
Yeah.
And we know how many planets there are in Stanton, and we know how many moons there are in Stanton. We know how many points of interest there are. You know, so don't go and visit every outpost, but always get to the planet, always go to the capital, stop off at the satellite to refuel, repair, rearm, whatever, as a part of that's the main things. And then whatever's on the planet that are of interest, so like go to a big distribution center just to fly over it, you know, pick on the main assets of the game, pick one outpost, you know, and then fly to the moons and do the same. Pick the most popular place on the so if you go to Daymar, you pick the most popular outpost, because that's really it. You don't want any more than that. And you maybe just fly between two outposts and restrict to that. So pick a start outpost, pick an end outpost. When you get there, off to the next moon, pick an outpost, go to it, next outpost by going across the ground, you know, or flying low, and you'll get a view of every single one of them, because it's only a snapshot. It's long enough to keep you interested, but not too long to be boring.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that's also kind of why I look at ships with a unique cockpit layout, because then, like, taking the Caterpillar as an example, with the side cockpit, it looks like you can just see the ship, and then if there's someone in the turret, you can see them like moving around and all that stuff. So then, as you just look forward, you do see very tiny things happening that make it feel like the ship is actually in use. And or just with the Pioneer as an example, soon enough, once that thing is out, you have a view over almost the entire ship. What's up?
Lights at 2 o'clock.
Oh, nice one.
Over that hill.
Yeah, no, where you know, with the Pioneer, you will eventually have like an entire like view of the ship itself, and that gives kind of a feeling of, you know, actually flying the ship instead of having something behind you.
Yeah.
And
you know, you've got the news van, which is absolutely designed for this type of thing.
Yeah, the Reliant Mako. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the problem is it's only 2 seats.
Yeah.
And it's really not designed to stay in space. There's no bed. There's no nothing. So
I think it does have a bed, actually. Yeah.
I thought none of them had beds.
The Reliant Mako has 2 beds. Yeah, one for the pilot and one for the news. The one doing the camera stuff.
Okay, maybe it's just the hauler that doesn't then.
Yeah, the hauler and one other thing.
See, like you've just done there.
Yeah.
So this should be your end point. You do exactly what you've done, fly around it like helicopter view, and then you go, right, off we go again. Whoosh, next planet. I think that would have a lot of...
yeah, probably. I think I might do a similar thing with the 890 later on again in the year, month, I don't know when.
I think the 890 is probably a bit much, because unless you're walking around the 890, just flying it is pretty, you know... you're not going to be able to fly it like Wolf's doing.
Oh, yeah, no, I can.
Like this?
Yeah. I know, Wolf knows it that I can. He's seen me fly the Retaliator and Hammerhead quite often. And
yeah, but
I think with the Polaris as well, actually.
But the 890 flies like a brick. It's almost like the Reclaimer.
Yeah. I love flying the bigger ships, honestly.
Yeah, me too. But
this thing's flying like a brick, but
yeah,
it's behaving itself. So,
but it'd be good to do a bit of research and see if there isn't, you know, something of interest like a wreck or
you
know, Benny's or something like that.
Yeah.
But don't forget, you've got the other things, like you've got to go visit the security outposts, or you know, places where when it comes in, Levski and all those.
Yeah.
You know,
and of course, like that's what I know. Yeah. And there's also Benny Henge that could be shown off as well at one point.
But Benny Henge, is that just at Halloween? It's not It's not all the time, is it?
It is all the time, yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's always there.
All right.
I've only
But
ever
that's
been
the
to it once or twice, but
Yeah, we've only
Yeah.
been to it once, yeah.
But that's the sort of things you could put on your list, and then you go, right, okay, we're going to do this today, and this video will be from this point to this point. So the video for me would be the main planet, the satellite, and each moon with, a low ground flight between two outposts. That would be it, and that would be just so interesting.
Yeah.
And then little nice flying like you're doing here, and a little commentary and some nice background music, not music that's overpowering. So it actually is quite relaxing to watch.
Yeah. No,
And
I
then
get
make
what you
it no longer than maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours
Yeah.
max. But I think you could do it in an hour, to be honest, with good editing.
Also, have we forgotten about Lawville? I don't know if you flew past it already.
we're on Hurston now. We'll go to
Oh,
Lawville,
okay. Yeah.
and then we've got Aberdeen, and then we can go to the next system.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at those clouds. Oh, my God. Ooh, wait, I wonder how it looks under the clouds, yeah. Because it should be now thick enough to just have the God rays there.
Quantum travel complete.
Possibly.
Is that water down below us, or?
Could be, yeah. Because Lawville doesn't have a massive lake nearby it.
Right. Can I have a quick drink?
I'm gonna go for a small break as well.
No, I mean my character, not me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, go past.
Okay, thank you.
That's kind of why I moved.
Well, I was just going to do it stood there.
Oh, yeah, no. I thought you had to go grab the drink bottle.
No, I've got some in my armor.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, then fair enough.
Although, got to take
Although?
the helmet off, haven't we?
Yeah.
So you're right.
I mean, I don't mind if you took the helmet off in front, but I was just thinking that you had to grab the bottle, so that's why I kind of moved. Didn't realize you already had it.
So, Bagel, is there a reason why you didn't just sit in a seat and use the external cam?
Because of the view that I have at the moment, and that's just mainly it.
I think you wanted to get the view of people, like making it real.
Yeah, like making it feel kind of real, yeah.
Instead of just a video, because everybody just does videos. That's why I think Citizen Kate's videos are so popular, is because there's activity all the time.
Yeah, I assume that you need to get in, by the way. Let me know where you need to get in the cockpit again.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that with Citizen Kate, yeah, then she does it with other people as well, and quite a lot of other people do it. The only thing that I notice is that, like, let's say with the live streamers, a lot of them I see do only combat stuff, or only like fast-paced kind of, there isn't much relaxing like hauling or sometimes a bit of mining or salvaging, but not actually like just exploring, hauling, stuff like that, where it's just not active, fast-paced stuff.
Yeah, there are a couple. There's one German guy who I was watching but didn't understand a word he was saying. So that's kind of second monitor, have him on mute and be doing my thing, just watching how he's going.
Yeah.
He generally tends to do hauling content. He's just hauling around. And then there was one stream, really interesting idea actually. So I guess he's got an org because he's obviously a streamer. He's got a few followers.
Yeah.
And so he had those guys mining and then refining.
Yeah.
And so that day he was basically taking people were saying, "Oh, I've got a load over at Crew L1," so he would take a trip to Crew L1, load everything onto his ship, and haul that stuff for
cool.
his org mates / followers, whatever.
Yeah.
That was a really neat idea.
Yeah.
Obviously, would be even better when you can take the bags off of the mining ships, because then you can just that's what he would be doing, hauling and grabbing those bags.
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
Oh.
but I do think that your brand is that same kind of thing. You've got this kind of chill out, come here for the vibes kind of thing going.
Like it's kind of second monitor content. I will admit. So it's just there for people to kind of lurk in and then not really chat all that much or do stuff with.
Coming back in, Birch.
Oh yeah, okay.
In.
There you go.
Seeing a gigantic oceanside factory complex right now.
That's actually really cool. I saw the lights already, and wow.
I've never seen this myself.
I don't think I have either, actually. Watch out for the building on the right, by the way.
Okay. You want me to not hit it or to hit it?
That is on you to decide, I guess.
Okay.
If you want the string to end early.
Just wanted to be clear. You said to watch out, but was that a watch out, make sure you hit it, or the other way?
Watch out,
Look at that
make
with
sure
the sun.
that...
Look at that with the sun there.
Yeah,
oh, gorgeous. You get some gorgeous views in this game, truly.
Yeah. No, but it's definitely that where it's just like... It's just there to chill, and like you can... Where it's... Oh wow, now this... Okay, that was weird. But where you can just put it on and not really feel like you have to watch, or else you might miss out on something. Or where it's all just like the same exact energy throughout the entire thing, and not suddenly high, low, high, low, high, low, like a lot of streamers or videos do.
Mm.
But within the text of the stream, you can pull up, right, this is the video, we will be going here, and we'll be at New Babbage, and it's this point on the stream, and then we'll be going to this outpost, this point. So if they don't want to watch all the other stuff, or they only want to focus, they can go, hang on, he's going to be here and then I'll start watching more intensely or whatever. Or no, not really interested in that, I just want to see how he gets from A to B, or you could highlight. Maybe I'm alone, but I actually, if you put a video on, I don't want it running in the background. I'm too busy doing other things. So if I put a video on, I'm there to watch the video and the content because it interests me. And I'm not going to have background video. I'll play Spotify if I want to do that.
I mean, you do have a lot of people...
Impounding. Get out of there. Get out of there. 11 seconds. Get out. Get out.
That's enough time. Yeah, no, like there's...
It really isn't. 4 seconds. No. Oh, you were lucky.
I wanted to be like in those action films where there's 1 second left, and then it worked.
The screens. Go through if you can, if that doesn't impound the ship.
Roger that.
That would be beautiful. Yeah, no, so... Yeah, like if you want background stuff, then you can put up music or like a TV or something like that, which a lot of people do. But it's also sometimes you just have a visual thing. I notice, at least for me, I notice, where to have something visually there that you can just occasionally glance at and see, like, oh hey, they are now doing this, or they are now there, or where it's just existing, let's say, but not doing anything special. So it's not like, oh, I now have missed where they suddenly went into a bunker and got this awesome loot or stuff like that.
No, I get that. I mean, I think where you're going with this originally was the right concept.
Yeah.
It's laid back, but I'm be watching it because I'm interested in where you're going.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know,
Like,
even first
if you
guys that
want,
have been playing it since the beginning, it's
yeah,
still nice
like if you want
to
to
be able
watch
to
where,
sit
yeah,
and look.
if you want to watch, then you know you can, and then there's of course the option to and to do it with, but and then yeah, like there's also the option and with almost I would say quite similar results to just having it in the background. Like you can have either or, and there's you will kind of get the same result where you're not gonna really miss out on anything, unless you really want to see, you know,
But
the
there's a
views and stuff.
secondary effect as well because you're
Yeah,
talking about going to Benny's and finding wrecks and going to,
yeah,
you know, Grim Hex, for example, which people may not be that familiar with.
yeah,
And your video will also show them how to get there.
yeah.
It's
That's
not
true.
its intent, but if they're watching it, you'll fly from A to B. They'll see where you're pointing. They'll see how you do it. But that definitely needs, it doesn't need scripting, but it definitely needs planning.
Yeah, definitely.
Instead of just kind of randomly going, oh, where should we go now? It's like we're going here, we're going here. See, now we've got a great view of Tisa Spaceport. It's
Yeah.
very clear what that is.
It does look Blade Runner esque, honestly.
Mm.
Really good, really well done. Yeah,
And also the time of day where you want to get to places. Most of the major spaceports, as you've just seen there, it's dusk. It looks freaking amazing. You get the lights, but you still get enough detail from the daylight.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Do that at New Babbage. Do that at Area 18.
Yeah.
Orison. Orison's the weak link.
I mean, so yeah, Orison at night, if you are in a ship, is awful. If you are on foot, it is one of the most beautiful areas there is.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm not going to say anything this time. I trust you not to impound my ship.
Yeah, we just skimmed that one.
Suddenly the entire ship just gets impounded and we get teleported away. It's just like, well, okay, that's everything wasted. Have a wonderful day.
Now, this in a vehicle would be awesome. Hiking up that and take off.
I mean, you also see those roads down there as well. Just going over those will be amazing in a ground vehicle, like all throughout Lawville and all that.
Can you imagine that in Artcore?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there was talk originally that that whole city was going to be opened up, and you could go into buildings, not just land on the.
They did that with Lawville as well. Like there are some buildings you could get into in here in Lawville as well, with gardens on the roofs and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But they don't have like fully fledged interiors. Ooh, I've never actually been here. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, no, like also one of the reasons that I do the view that I am at the moment, or that I have at the moment, is also just like you get a crew, and the feeling of like it being flown, by people. Because if I were to do it myself, then you see my hands and you see that you see the HUD and all that stuff, and a lot of things that are, I kind of would say, unnatural to have blocking you, because of blocking the view, such as the UI and the HUD. But yeah, like with this, it kind of feels natural to have blocking your view, I would say. Because again, it's the seats, it's the screens that people use, it's the all that stuff.
No way. Are you gonna do it?
Yeah. Oh, this is cool.
This is part of the racetrack, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Also, I do need to go off to the bathroom, so I'll be back.
I definitely think he's onto something, but I would love to do it as a precursor for any confirmed exploration gameplay. Because what we've just done is exploration in my head. Exploration isn't necessarily about finding stuff, but going and saying, well, this is what Hurston looks like, and this is what Lorville looks like, and this is what, and doing what you're doing, and just giving that little fly around. But try and do it in like a set order where it has, I wouldn't say some value, but some interest. But do it as a role play. Instead of on the Carrack and saying, okay, we need 3 people plus the cameraman. No, put 10 people on there and have people walking around and sitting in the restaurant and in the medical room and, in the cargo area, moving boxes around, so you can actually not just look at what you're doing, but walk around the ship and see what people are doing in the ship. So
it's a working ship. Yeah,
it's daily life on a ship.
Mm.
That would be absolutely
when
amazing.
Bagel first suggested this, I was saying, I think maybe you'd gone AFK, but I was saying that Bagel's like brand is like relaxed, chilled out content like this. Not necessarily action, but just little details and paying attention. Sometimes.
But this is what I would watch. I don't want to watch a bunker mission. I don't want to watch a gunfight.
Yeah.
I want to watch this kind of stuff because it's really interesting. Daily life, on board a ship.
Yeah.
And if you're going to explore, make it an explorer.
Exactly. And when Bagel first suggested it, he said it was going to be he wanted to do it in a Polaris, and my mind started wandering straight away to what could we set up within the Polaris that's just people doing their everyday thing. Even if engineering gameplay isn't in, as an example.
Yeah, but you could have people looking at components and stuff.
Yeah, you could wander through engineering and just overhear a conversation as though these real human players just playing the role of a couple of engineers having a conversation about the best way to strip that manifold or whatever. That it would look really cool, and there would be not a shot fired, and yet it would be interesting and kind of cool to watch.
Yeah, you're just walking down into the engine room, and you hear 2 guys talking about, well, notice the blah blah pressure was down 2%. How do we bring that back up? Have we got any more of those X components? And would you go and get one? And the guy walks off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how awesome would that be?
We can do that as well, honestly.
It's just amazing. Having a ship in the hangar or some vehicles in the hangar, and you've got somebody who's over there giving the ship maintenance, just walking around it and checking it, looking up, looking around, as daily life on board a ship.
Yeah, I mean, we could definitely do that. I do have an idea for that as well. Also, by the way, I have wireless headphones, so I will hear you guys. Just.
Well, I didn't say anything nasty about you, so I'm comfortable with my consequences here.
I mean, I have heard everything, so it's.
No, if anything, we were absolutely agreeing with you. But can we take it more to a detailed level?
Yeah. No,
I'm not sure.
I heard your ideas, and you're absolutely right. I think we could. The issue, however, what I notice is needing the people.
Getting the people.
Yeah. Because a lot of the people here, at least within this org, at least that I notice, are people that are wanting action, and that are with the very little time they have, they very quickly go, let's do the harbor missions or the contested zones or stuff like that, and it's. I mean, I get it because you have limited time and a quick bit of fun. That's all good, all well and good.
I still think you can do it, even if it was just us 3.
Yeah,
I still think you could do it because all you have to do is you edit the shots. So you got the bit that's flying, and then you say, okay, let's go down into engineering and do that engineering role play, and you take the armor off and you put, high vis and stuff on, and you have that conversation. And it'll look different because you're wearing different things.
Yeah.
Go to the canteen and there's 2 guys sitting there drinking a mug of coffee and having a chat missing my wife, or
Yeah, and then what's it? How do I? Let me think. How do I word this?
If you're gonna tell me off for not coming down on the day side, this is the day side.
Yeah, no. I know this. I kind of see it. Like the clouds were quite thick, honestly.
Yeah.
I
I haven't
do
seen
think
any animals yet.
I don't think there are animals here because this is
I
supposed to
don't
be an
think you get any,
acidic environment and all that. But the kind of way I think with a ship like this, like the raft and all that, we can definitely do that. Like or the Corsair or something like that, where it's small enough where you can kind of do something like that. Where it's just like two people just living their life on the ship in various shots that will be edited together and all that. What I
But that's where something like the 400i is perfect.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah, I do with the bigger ships like Carrack as an example, or Polaris, or 890 or whatever. I want to take it a step further and see if I can manage to do it. If because I know the Wolf is in a group, a Discord group with like a camera or recording people.
Yeah.
What I want to try and do, if I can somehow manage it, is see if I can do it in like one continuous shot, where it's like you go from like or well, not in one continuous, but maybe
you're
multiple continuous.
walking through the ship and you're bumping into people.
Yeah, where it's like I look at the character from behind the pilot seat, and then just turn the camera around and walk through the hallway, and there's like a person walking by, and you see people just chatting away and in like the little thing in like the crew lounge or whatever, and or just running around because they need to go to their post very quickly and forgot that they were late or something like that. But yeah, what there will be little details happening that you guys mentioned while I was gone, and then but then of course trying to take it a step further where we be as continuous as it can be without being too weird. Like right now with the recording and all that, I've had to do a lot of moving around. So you see my camera just move and jitter a bit, and it's not continuous, in my opinion. Like not one straight smooth thing. But
I think that's going to be very hard to do with the limitations of the hardware, software, the media stuff. I think it's hard to do. Even when you look at the professionals or semi-professionals that are doing it, they struggle.
I mean that's kind of why I wanted to like not do it in one continuous shot where it's like from the front all the way to the back, but just in like let's say just the bridge where it's where the camera will slowly pan up from the elevator sideways from where the crew are, and then you go up to the upper floor where you see more crew sitting around and just chatting, and then you get a hallway shot where the camera is in one position but then slowly turns to show you all of the crew doing their own little thing, like their drone in the drone bay or in the crew lounge or whatever. So
Let's
that you do
back up.
nice, but so that you do get the feeling of it being lived in, without actually needing a full, like let's say 40-60 man group of people.
Yeah.
In order to fully utilize, like fully do everything within the ship.
The problem is with this org, I don't think there's enough interest in that. I think there's interest that people would want to watch it, but don't have the time to participate.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's all right for me. I'm retired. I can sit here in my big comfy chair, drinking coffee and chatting. Because also I love the immersion of it, because we're doing a lot of talking, and you're definitely in my world in terms of my expectations of the game.
Yeah.
And what you've actually done, without knowing it, is added exploration prematurely to the game, because the exploration doesn't have to be about finding new stuff.
Yeah.
It could be just touring and looking at the old stuff or what we already have.
Yeah.
And I find that equally as interesting. It's almost like I'm seeing a lot of it for the first time.
Yeah, no, that's true. Like it's something that I enjoy doing as well, and like, I do love flying around and then just checking out all of the stuff.
And it's not so dependent on the
yeah,
capability of the servers, to be honest,
no,
because
exactly.
all you're doing is traveling around, and if it all goes wrong, then you can
Yeah.
edit it and get back to that point, carry on.
The main issue that I've found so far, just trying to do it solo, and wanting to record it, is finding a ship that I think would be good or would be would be both good to look at from within the cockpit and with all like the UI elements in the HUD and stuff.
Right.
And also just to fly around as well with enough fuel.
I think the fuel side of it doesn't even bother me, because part of the exploration loop is right, we've got to refuel.
Yeah,
And you make that comment, oh, notice my quantum fuel's getting a bit low. We need to go to, blah. And then you go there and you keep the camera rolling and you get out, you fill, you walk off. Don't leave the hangar because we know there's problems, but you can walk up to the locations, go into your storage box, pretend you're getting some drinks out, have a quick drink. Right, okay, everything's done. We're refueled, rearmed. We're revitalized.
Yeah. Exactly.
Where are we going now? Off you go again, and you can carry on doing that. And that can be a part of the loop.
Yeah.
Because it's real. This is a part of this is really what we would be doing.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I keep saying pick on an exploration ship if this is what you're going to do, because they generally have the range. Like the Carrack has the biggest range.
Yeah. Well,
as far as I know.
Try to fly through the cargo, where the cargo is. If you want to attempt it.
Through?
Yes, so you have like where the cargo gets attached to the station. There's like a little space in between those. You can attempt to try and fly through in between those things. Because I always I did that several times. I mean,
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, no. So you see, behind the box, there's like more towards the actual strut itself. There's like a little space. So if you do like a very slow fly through there, it's actually both, I would say, intimidating, but also awesome to see. Like a bit more to the left, yeah.
We have a colleague.
Oh, nice. Nice one.
Fellow raft enjoyer.
Yeah, there you go. So a bit more to the right. Yeah, there.
I see it.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean, yeah.
And then, yeah. It looks better on other stations, but if you just flying through here, it looks really cool. Because on other stations you have like that it is actually 4 of those things instead of just 1. Oh, that's trippy.
I'm puking now.
Yeah, no, that looks stunning.
Okay, that was pretty straightforward.
Yeah. I mean, it quite literally was.
I mean, I reckon you could have got a Carrack through there.
Yeah, I think
quite a big space.
I got a Polaris through there as well. Yeah, well, that's beautiful.
See, that should have ended with you flying through the
ring.
hole.
Oh, yeah. Should have.
Yeah.
That was because you could have come out there, lickety split, pull it up, straight through the hole.
Are you looking for area 18?
Wing
I
back.
am indeed.
It's up a bit. Up to the right. There, you see the pillar cloud? There you go.
Got it. Yeah.
That's why I recognize it, a little pillar volcano cloud. You could also just fly normally to it instead of going quantum.
Well, copy that. We'll do.
Yeah, might look a bit better and smoother.
Where are you
We're in the
talking about?
atmosphere.
Quantum?
To Area 18, so that's
Area 18.
Oh, right, yeah.
You see the little volcano cloud in the distance, up ahead? Like a bit up and
Yeah.
to the right? Yeah. Under that is where Area 18 is. And now we are flying directly to what looks like the Millennium Falcon as a cloud.
A little bit, yeah. We're also on fire.
How are we on fire?
Oh,
Oh yeah, we're entering atmo. Yeah. I was so
yeah.
confused.
That's
I was like,
something they seem to have removed for a while, but I'm glad they brought that
Yeah.
back.
yeah, it looks really good.
But you can only get it by flying
Really fast in the
SCM into the atmosphere.
Yeah, in nav mode. Yeah, like I think it's
Heat shield is holding.
Yeah.
Good to know.
I think you get it mostly when you go above 800 meters a second. It's probably like Mach 4 or some shit, I don't know. Like, really fast in any case.
I have lost scanner though.
It's up
Dristador,
right.
could you just check we have radar active, please?
Yes, it is. Well, I don't know if it's active. I can see the radar, but there's nothing showing on it.
Is
doesn't
the
work.
radar powered on though?
Yes, it is. Well, let me check. I'm pretty sure it is.
It looks to be on my end. I can vaguely see the icon. Oh yeah.
Got my cat decided to start crawling all over me. Remote turret. All right, I don't see. How do I power off? Exit. I don't want to power off.
Use
No.
if you use one of your MFDs to look at power management and see if the radar is turned on. It is one of the components.
You will be able to scroll in there as well.
So I've lost the ability to scan, so I'm not sure the radar's still turned on.
How would it randomly turn off though? That's weird.
It says scanning, ready to scan.
Yeah, but that's the scanning MFD probably, is it not?
Well, I'm going through the power management. Yeah, that was the scanning
Yeah, with
MFD,
power management.
but I'm looking through the power.
Yeah.
The only one that is off is shields.
Oh.
Engines are on, guns are on, quantum drives are on.
But you should be able to scroll through that one and then see if any of the other ones are turned on. Like, not switch to the different MFDs, but there's actually like a little scroll bar thingy that you can use.
Yeah, it's at the bottom. And
Yeah,
it
at the
goes
bottom,
through weapon config, shields, self status, target status, scanning.
No, just one. Yeah, on the power management one.
Yeah, power management, and then above it, there's like a little white bar, like right above the name of power management. You can click and then
scroll.
Yeah, got you.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry. Yeah.
You should be able to see the other components from there.
Life support, radar is on.
Radar is on. Copy that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I've lost the ability to scan, but the ping doesn't work.
Oh,
so what are you using to ping? Let me try because
that probably.
Yeah, just the tab key. It doesn't emit a ping anymore. It makes the sound now though. I guess the radar was.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything at all. There's a shift and R. Right, if I right click, I can zoom in. No, tab is doing nothing, so I'm saying it's not working for me. although, like I say, the MFD is showing it as enabled or active.
Yeah, I can see that now as well. It does make the sound, it just doesn't emit the actual ping and then light up the environment weirdly.
Yeah. Also, yeah, let's make
I'm
this
not
into
even,
a
I'm not even
multi-part
getting the
series.
sound, so
Mm.
Also,
I would
yeah,
say
let's make
the
this into a
co-pilot
multi-part
seat is
series. If you
useless.
mind. Oh. Sorry?
No, I was just saying the co-pilot seat is pretty much useless.
Yeah, at the moment, yeah.
Yeah. In the last
well,
patch, it had power over the engines as well. You could press the
Yeah.
I key and turn the engines off.
I'm pretty sure I still can. I just didn't want to do it.
Wow,
I
look
think-
at that.
I think
Straight
that-
down through the clouds, there's the
Oh.
spaceport.
Oh, look at that. That is beautiful.
And without the
Oh.
ability to scan, I didn't know that was going to happen.
So I is engines, U is power.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to quickly try it. I'll literally flick it on and off to see if it makes any difference. That was engines. No. Power. No. None of them work.
Okay. So yeah, the co-pilot is even more useless than ever.
Yeah, that's all saying that. I think we should make this into a multi-part series now that I look at the time. Let's finish up ArcCorp. The entire round's like around the 2 moons that it has, I think it was. And then, yeah, we can end it there.
Okie dokie. All right. One look at the highway and then get
I
us
think you can
up.
actually fly. Yeah, you can actually fly somewhat underneath the highway as well, or somewhat over the highway, I mean.
Yeah, not in the raft though. I think the Pisces fits in that tunnel there, but the raft
Yeah, no,
won't.
I mean just also under the overpasses and all that, like just through the. I don't know if.
Oh,
that
I see what you
works.
mean.
Yeah. No, don't try through the tram system because I don't know if that works anymore. It used to, where you could just fly through like the entire tram thing where that was. But yeah.
I think we can still see the ArcCorp Plaza, can't we, from overhead?
Yeah, so that's the massive tower, I think, right there, or
Yeah, that big ball in the middle of the plaza. I think you can still see that.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a look.
And we don't have a choice.
Yep. Now that's true power. Captive audience.
Quite a bit, literally captive audience.
Well, what are you going to do? Jump out?
Yeah, eject.
So this is the tower. The plaza should be down there somewhere.
Is that the tower though? Yeah. I don't know, because you do take like a left and a right somewhere.
Yeah, let me see.
You're flying this coupled, aren't you?
No, decoupled.
I was going to say, because it says it's coupled, but you're flying it like it's decoupled, which is something I just can't do.
It takes practice. I've crashed a lot, and I still crash fairly often, especially in ships that I'm not familiar with, like that Buccaneer earlier on. But I prefer decoupled by far.
So maybe that was a disclaimer you should have made before we started. Fly with me at your own risk.
I just took it as read.
Okay. It is now. Point to note. I'm going to put it in your profile on the Discord. Flies uncoupled. Bring your sick bag.
Yeah. Bring Sig back. Do not trust.
To
Oh, I see the plaza to the right.
the right.
Yeah, lower. There, like behind the.
Now there
building,
you
kinda.
go. Straight ahead.
Yeah, not yeah, straight ahead, but then
Yeah.
left behind the building now. So behind the building with 2 orange glowy things on top of it.
This here are the 2
No,
orange glowy
left,
things.
left, down, left now. Down left, further.
Oh, I see it.
There, yeah, there you go. That's the plaza. And a bit up,
That is
right now.
the woman in the tram. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's the one.
And
There,
there's
directly.
the
You're facing it directly now.
plaza. Yeah.
There you go. I see the ball as well, kinda.
Yeah, I see that. That's the spinny ball, but now we're going to be impounded. Oh,
Oh,
no!
yeah.
It didn't give me the rest of me 10 seconds!
Okay, well, I guess this is a good place to end it then.
So just 5 more minutes, Mom.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
Like-
asleep in the corner, and Bagels is, well, sticking his
we're all
legs out of the
together.
floor.
Right, there we go. Right, yeah, let me go end the stream down real quick, so I'll be back. Right, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you did enjoy. If you did, don't forget to like the stream over on YouTube, and I hope to see you all soon. This should hopefully become a video at one point in my life. I don't know when. Yeah. Thank you all. Bye bye. I'll see you around.